Hello, everyone, and welcome to the best day of the week, NFL Sunday, and it's a special one. It is Week 11 across the NFL, and it's going to be a good one because Week 11 historically has been the best week of the entire NFL season, historically, for favorites to win and favorites to cover. So if you're a member of the betting public, it could be a very good day for you. If you're a member of the fantasy football community, the countdown to the postseason is officially on. For many of you, the postseason starts in about 4 weeks, for some of you 5, but we are around a month away from fantasy football playoffs getting started. So every decision, every matchup, everything matters because winning is the most important thing this time of the fantasy football year, and that is why we are going to spend a majority of our time this morning answering your fantasy football questions, helping you build the best lineup, and hopefully getting you closer to that win, getting you closer to those playoffs, and getting you closer to a fantasy football championship that will allow you to rub it in the face of your foes and friends alike for a year. It is so wonderful to have you with us across all of our platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling amazing about the picks and the plays that you have on for today. But if you don't worry. I give away all of my picks every single day. So if you want every bet that I make every day for free, they're already picked, they're already selected, they're already posted, DM me on Instagram. But Fumble Sports, the name of my company and the name of my handle. DM me, But Fumble Sports on Instagram, and I'll give you every pick that I make, not just for today, not just for tomorrow, but every day. Final one last note before we answer your questions. Every time on TikTok that we either get a new subscriber or we get live goal confetti, we will give out one of the picks that I love for today. It's not just going to be a pick I made, it's going to be one of my favorite picks. So every time we get live gold confetti or a TikTok subscriber, we will give out one of my favorite picks of the day. We'll give those out throughout the show to make sure you guys stay entertained. Appreciate you guys being with us. Hope you guys are excited to get into some conversation. Let's get at it, everybody. The honor of the first question of the day is going to go to Adrian Gotways. Now with Higgins officially active, Higgins or Sutton? I'm going to lean Sutton just barely, Adrian Gotways. I'll go Sutton just barely over Higgins. Aiden Thompson, pick up Dawson Knox now that George Kittle is officially out. Yes, I really like Dawson Knox today. I think Dawson Knox could be a very good substitute tight end for those that are looking for one. Dallas Ogburn, CJ Stroud, or Russell Wilson. It's Russell Wilson, at least in my perspective. Russell Wilson's a slightly better play. Dre 240, Higgins or Swift? I'd go Higgins. Higgins over Swift. Chris Meek, Higgins, Devontae, or Tyreek Hill? Start 2. Very tough for me here, but I'm going to go Devontae and Tyreek Hill. Devontae and Tyreek Hill. Samsonite 1122. Pick 2 between Debo, Jacobs, and Chase Brown. Debo and Jacobs. Debo and Jacobs. Good morning, Midwest Juice. Hope you're having a great start to your morning, Midwest Juice. Mason, start 3. Mason, I would start Dell, McConkey, and Tillman. Dell, McConkey, and Tillman would be the 3. Philly, Johnson, Herbert, or Russell Wilson? I go Russell Wilson barely. Russell Wilson's the better play. D-Ski, I'd go Russell Wilson over Bo Nix. Russell Wilson over Bo Nix. You want every bet that I make every day? DM me on Instagram because But Fumble Sports gives out every pick that we make every day. Nico, start Shakir or Dell? I would start Dell on that one. I would lean towards Dell on that. Appreciate the question. Hope you're enjoying the show. Make sure you guys hit that follow button no matter the platform. Isaiah Carr, I would lean Tyreek Hill barely. Tyreek Hill. Pork Chop, start Reed or Swift for the flex. Pork Chop, I'd start Reed. I'd start Reed on that one. Appreciate the question. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Stinky Nut, Chubb or ETN? I lean Nick Chubb, believe it or not. Nick Chubb's got a really good matchup against the Saints. I think this is one of the few times this year I'm going to really support Nick Chubb as a play. Ricardo Sanchez, I'd go Russ. I'd go Russell Wilson over Bo Nix. Michaela Petro is asking to start 2 between Quentin Johnston, Pearsall, D-Hop, and Tillman. Michaela, I'm going to go Quentin Johnston and Tillman. Quentin Johnston just barely over Pearsall, but I really like Tillman. So Johnston and Tillman would be the two. Donnie Guns, my wide receiver room is Kupp, Tyreek, Debo, and Downs. Should I try to make a move? I think you're in pretty good solid shape. I don't think it's move worthy. It's Eric 15, start Tyreek or Chase Brown. It's Eric, I'd start Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill would be the play for me. Stupid Mike, I'd go Dawson Knox. Again, I think Dawson Knox is a very strong play today. Dalton Kincaid is out. Dawson Knox has familiarity with Josh Allen. Chiefs are bad against tight ends so far this season. I think Dawson Knox could be a very strong play for the day. Appreciate the questions. Cam Wow, Sutton, Higgins, or Hill. I think I'm going to lean Tyreek Hill barely. It's close, though. Nuve DK, drop Dobbs for Bucky Irving. I'm not crazy about it overall. Michaela, pick a tight end between Ferguson, Knox, and Jonnu Smith. I'm going to go Knox just barely ahead of Jonnu Smith, though I think both are good plays today. Midwest Juice, Johnston, Reed, Tillman, MVS, or BTJ. I think it's between BTJ and Tillman. I'm leaning Tillman just barely, but very close. Midwest Juice, Brock Wright or Fryermuth. I'd go Fryermuth. Little Dr. County, good morning to you. Start two. Little Dr. County, I'd go Debo and Sutton. Little Dr. County, Debo and Sutton. Caleb, I'd go Njoku. Njoku over Knox and Kraft. User 86. I think I lean Chubb just barely over Dell. I like Chubb to get a touchdown. That's part of the reason I like the play. Caleb, Cantrell, Knox, Kraft, or Njoku. I'd go Njoku. Caleb, I'd go Njoku. A. Stanley, Pearsall, or BTJ. I'd lean BTJ just barely. Very close, but I lean BTJ. Chris, Nix, Love, or Cousins. I'm going to lean on Bo Nix for that one. Chris, I lean Bo Nix just barely, like the matchup that he has compared to the other two. Dahogi, Chubb, or Breece Hall. It's Breece Hall. Breece Hall's got a great matchup today. Definitely prefer Breece Hall. If you want a free pick, we give out picks every single day, but specifically on Sunday, we've got over 50 picks to give out today. So if you want a pick, let's throw some shares in the air. You can get a pick by becoming a subscriber or throwing confetti in the air, but when we get to 25 shares, I'm going to challenge the audience now on TikTok. When we get to 25 shares, we're going to give out a free pick. So share the channel. We will give out a free pick at 25 shares. Charles Walgreen, who's watching over on Twitter X. Jameis Winston or Sam Darnold. It's Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston's the better play. I'm going to challenge everyone. Share the channel if you can. We appreciate you guys letting others know about Butt Fumble Sports. Nuve DK, I'd go Kareem Hunt over James Cook. Braden, would you trade Garrett Wilson for Eckler and Marvin Harrison Jr.? I actually probably would. It's very close, but yes, I think I would. Xander Simmons, need to make up for Scary Terry. Start two. Xander, I would start Nico and DK. Caleb, do you sit London for Dell? Yes, I do, because the Patrick Surtain the second matchup. Matthew T, start two. Matthew T, I'd start Dell and Jennings. Dell and Jennings would be the two for me. BD 53, I'd go Dawson Knox. BD 53, I lean Dawson Knox just barely. I think those tight ends have similar value today. Landon, Vikings or Lions defense? Great question. I'm going to lean just slightly towards the Lions. Lions defense for me. User 2696, Ridley, Jennings, Tillman, or BTJ need two. User 26, I'd go Tillman and Ridley. Tillman and Ridley would be the two for me. We are 12 shares away from the first pick that we're going to give out of the day. Reminder, the picks we give out during the show are our favorite picks of the day. The picks that are up on the Sharps app right now, those are all the bets we made every day. Those are all the bets we made for this Sunday. So if you want our favorite picks, make sure you're sharing the channel or throw some confetti in the air. Mercedes, Smith, or D. Carr, pick one. Really tough for me. I'm going to lean just slightly towards Geno Smith, believe it or not. I lean Geno Smith. Xander Simmons, need a tight end for Kincaid. I'd go Dawson Knox. Josh, Ridley, Adams, Moore, or Reed, pick two. I'd go Adams and Ridley. Josh, I'd go Adams and Ridley. Appreciate the question. Hope you're having a great Sunday. That goes for all of you. I hope this Sunday is the best Sunday you've had of all of 2024. I'm looking forward to some great football action today. We have some phenomenal matchups. Obviously, the rivalry in the AFC North between the Steelers and the Ravens. We're going to give out a pick for that game later in the day. Reversed, pick 2. Reversed, I'd go Adams and Jones. Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones. Max Phillips, Roshan Johnson, or Tajee Spears. Man, I don't like either one of them. I probably lean Roshan Johnson, but I think both are bust plays for today. Midwest Juice, Chase Brown, Achane, or Reed, pick 2. I'd go Achane and Reed. Midwest Juice, I lean Achane and Reed just barely over Chase Brown. Very close, though. TJ Rosenberger, I'd go Gesicki over Disley. TJ Rosenberger, Gesicki would be the play for me. Sir Suro, I'd go Jacobs over Hunt. Super close. Really like both of them. Think both could be very good plays. I'll go Jacobs just barely over Hunt, but boy, does that feel tight. Bill Jeffries. Jared Goff is one of my favorite quarterbacks for Week 11. Jared Goff is a must start this week. Jared Goff is a must start this week. So make sure, Bill Jeffries, that he is in your lineup. Oh, Swift or Lamb. I'm going to lean just slightly, I think, towards CeeDee Lamb, believe it or not. I'm going to lean CeeDee Lamb, and I'll go Ridley over James Cook. Lamb and Ridley. Alex, I go Tank Dell over Jordan Reed. Very close, but I'll go Tank Dell just barely. Wutambo, Pop Douglas, or DJ Moore. I think Pop Douglas is the better play, Wutambo. I'd go Pop Douglas. Eric Anderson, I'd go, out of that group of receivers, I'd go Ridley. Eric Anderson, I'd go Ridley. Appreciate the questions. We will give out our first favorite pick of the day when we hit 25 shares. Live goal confetti, TikTok subscribers, and 25 shares. That's how we give out a free pick. Steve Strizzy, I'm going to lean Jennings. I lean Jennings just barely over Pollard. Chris, I'd go Dell and Jennings. Chris, Dell and Jennings. Hayden, pick 2, I'd go oof. Hayden, I love all 3 of these guys today. I think all 3 could have monster days. I guess I'll sit Montgomery just because I think they're going to be a ton of passing yards for Goff. So maybe that eats into Montgomery's overall value. I'll go Jacobs and Kareem Hunt, but Hayden, hard for me to sit Montgomery. Love his matchup, love everything about him. So I like all 3, but I'll go Hunt and Jacobs. Hunt and Jacobs. Minus, I'd go JSN. Minus, I think I lean JSN. Anthony, pick 2. Anthony, I would go Chubb and Devontae Adams. Anthony, Chubb and Devontae Adams. Xander Simmons, is Christian Gonzalez going to be on Puka or Kupp? I don't know, and that is concerning for me if you're a Rams wide receiver owner. You don't know who Christian Gonzalez is going to shadow, and if we've seen anything from stats so far this year, Christian Gonzalez is locked down corner. He is shut down corner material. Not a good thing for Kupp or Puka owners, depending on who he covers. A. Stanley, I'd go BTJ. A. Stanley, I'd go BTJ. Borg 1EE. Madison, Etienne, or Estime, pick 2. Borg 1EE, I'd go Madison and Estime. Madison and Estime would be the 2 for me. Silver 859, I'd go Higgins and I'm going to say Higgins and Walker. Silver 859, I'd go Higgins and Walker. Very, very close though. Extended Mags, I haven't heard anything just yet about CeeDee Lamb. Still waiting on that one. If you guys want every bet that I make every day for free, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. DM me on Instagram to get every bet I make for free. We will give out our first pick of the day at 25 shares, everyone. Michaela Petro, I picked up Warren because James Conner is on a bye. Start him or pick up Spears, Edwards, Hill, or Pirine. I really don't like any of them. I don't like Jalen Warren's matchup against the Ravens. I think I'd almost rather go with Justice Hill over Jalen Warren. I just don't have, Michaela, I don't have a good answer for you. I hate all of them. I think they're all bust plays. I think this is why we need depth at the running back position because I don't like any of them. Sorry. Bane Bennett, I'd go McConkey over Jennings. Bane Bennett, McConkey over Jennings is the play for me. Hope you guys are enjoying the content and enjoying the show. If you are, hit that follow button. Nay, Dell or DK. I lean slightly towards DK, I think, just barely. Chris, Shakir or Reed. I'd go Reed over Shakir. Chris, Reed over Shakir. And I think I'd go Purdy over Herbert. Chris, I'd go Reed and Purdy. Reed and Purdy, I think. Hazed out, Ridley, JSN, Shakir, or Tillman at the flex. Hazed out, I'm going to go Tillman. I'm going to go Tillman just ahead of Ridley. Very close, though. Chris Flair, I'd go Jaden Reed. Chris Flair, I'd go Jaden Reed. BD53, Kareem Hunt or Garrett Wilson. Very close, like them both, but I will go Kareem Hunt. BD53, I'd go Kareem Hunt. Lil Jose, Dobbins or Swift? Dobbins is the play. We have hit 25 shares, and we just got a resubscribe. So we're going to give you guys 2 of our favorite picks of the day. 2 of our favorite picks are going up on the big board for everyone that's watching the show. These are some of our favorite picks of the day. We give out all of our picks every day on the Sharps app. DM me if you want all of them. But if you just want our favorite picks, we'll give those out throughout the course of the show. First pick that we're going to give out. First pick we're giving out for today's action. I'm going to take the Lions at -8.5. Lions at -8.5. You can get that at around -185, -190. Lions -8.5 is going to be the first pick we put up on the board. Feel very strongly about the Lions covering today. If you wanted to take it at Lions -10, I would totally understand. I'm just taking a Lions at the -8.5 as a parlay play. I'll put the little symbol over it so you guys know if you're watching over on Twitch, Twitter X, or YouTube, which ones we like for the parlay and which ones we like as an individual play. Another pick that we like for that game is going to be a player prop bet. This is one of my favorite plays of the day. Jared Goff over. Oh, we got confetti. This is not going to be our only pick we give out. Jared Goff over 224.5 passing yards. I think Jared Goff gets to 225 passing yards, so I'm going to take Jared Goff over 224.5 passing yards. I got one more for you, and yes, it is this Lions and Jaguars game. One more pick for you. Jared Goff over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I think Jared Goff is one of the best quarterback plays of the week in fantasy. From a sports betting standpoint, I'm very high on him. I've got a lot of same-game parlays involving him, Jamison Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll talk about them a little bit later. But the 3 picks I put up on the board to get us started are Lions -8.5 for parlays, Lions -10 for a regular play, Jared Goff over 224.5 passing yards, and Jared Goff over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I'm going to give out another player prop bet because we got more confetti. I'm going to stick with this game, just kind of emptying the bucket on it. I like Jahmyr Gibbs. This is actually one of my favorite plays. Jahmyr Gibbs over 16.5 receiving yards. Jahmyr Gibbs over 16.5 receiving yards. Again, Jaguars are one of the worst teams against the pass in the NFL. They're bad against running backs in the pass as well. I like Jahmyr Gibbs over 16.5 receiving yards. Cook is like, hey, we're not done yet. Give me one more. Fine, I'll give you another one from this Jaguars and Lions game. I've got Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown. So we've given out 5 picks. They're all for the Jaguars and Lions. Don't worry, we have picks for the other games as well. But 5 picks for this game. Really quick, a quick recap. Lions -8.5. Lions -8.5. Jared Goff over 224.5 passing yards. Goff over 224.5 passing yards. Jared Goff over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Jared Goff over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs over 16.5 receiving yards. Jahmyr Gibbs over 16.5 receiving yards. And Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown. Let's give out another game pick. We got more confetti, so let's give out another game pick for today's action. Staying in the NFC North, Packers, Bears. I'm going to take the under. Packers and Bears, under 44.5 is the play I'm putting up on the board. Packers, Bears, under 44.5. And I've got a great stat for you. If you guys love stats, you've come to the right place. Interesting about Week 11. Week 11 is a very special week in the NFL for sports bettors. Since 2000, since the start of the 2000 season up until the present day, Week 11 has had more favorites cover the spread and more favorites win than any other week. You heard that right. Week 11 is the best week historically over the last 23 years for favorites against the spread and straight up. Favorites have a 74.8% I just said that weird. Straight up, favorites are 74.8% winners. They are 261 and 88 straight up. Favorites in week 11. That's better than any other win percentage in any other week. Against the spread, favorites have covered against the spread in week 11 54.3% of the time. You may go, 54.3% of the time, that's not a lot, but it's the best, and by actually a wide margin. The week that has the second most favorite covers against the spread is week 17, and that's 51%. So if we look at the historical data, since the start of the 2000 season to now, favorites cover the spread in week 11 more than in any other week of the NFL calendar year. So maybe today is a day to take favorites. I'm letting you guys know. Do the trends automatically continue just because they've been that way in the past? No, but I'm letting you know favorites love week 11. And that's not all. Just to close out the thought, week 11 is the best week for underplays. Believe it or not, week 11 unders have a 56.6% cover rate. Unders in week 11. So favorites and unders. Week 11, favorites and unders historically have done better in week 11 than any other week of the calendar year in the NFL. Maybe it continues, maybe it doesn't, but I thought that was really interesting. Why is that the case? You can theorize. I think it's a little bit because early in the year, you don't quite know what teams are going to be. By double digits, by week 10, week 11, you start to kind of know what the teams are and how they're going to perform. For whatever reason, though, week 11, the best for favorites against the spread, the best for favorites straight up, and the best for underplays of any week in the NFL since 2000. Pretty freaking nuts. Let's get back to your fantasy questions as you guys think over that stat I just gave you. Z-Nags, I'd go Goff over Knicks. Jared Goff over Knicks. Guys, this goes for everybody. If you have Jared Goff, he is a must start today. There is no quarterback I'd rather start today than Jared Goff. Russell Wilson would be in contention. Bo Nix would be in contention. But Jared Goff has the best matchup. He is coming off an awful game. I think he bounces back. This is a must-play Jared Goff week. Wild Jeff, Taysom Hill or Christian Watson. I think I'd go Christian Watson. No, I'm going to go Taysom Hill. Wild Jeff, I'll go Taysom Hill just barely. I'll take the risk. Mick-Mac, I'm going to go Drake May. Mick-Mac, I'd go Drake May. Justin White, I'd go BTJ. Justin White, I'd go BTJ. Marvin, pick two. Marvin, I'd go Wilson and Debo. Wilson and Debo would be the two. When we get to 50 shares, either more live gold confetti or when we get to 50 shares, we are going to give away another free pick, another one of our favorite picks of the day. And a reminder, if you don't want to wait around for picks throughout the show, just DM me on Instagram. I give away all of my picks for free every single day. So just DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. We give away all of our picks for free every day. So if you don't want to wait around for my picks, just DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. They're all accessible every day for free. Never behind a paywall, never deleted. You can follow them, you can fade them, it's up to you. But if you want every pick right now, just DM me on Instagram. Robert Gladstone, please help sit one. Robert, there are some plays I don't like this week. I don't like Swift. I don't like Harris. I don't like Chase Brown. I probably lean towards sitting Swift. Robert Gladstone, I'd sit Swift, but I'm not crazy about it. Bobby Bailey, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. Guess what you just got, Bobby Bailey? Every bet that I make every day, because you got the link to the Sharps app. Silvano, thoughts on Chubb this week? Like him. Nick Chubb, I think, gets a touchdown. I'm even going to put it up on the big board. Nick Chubb, anytime touchdown. I think Nick Chubb finds the end zone against a very bad Saints run defense. I think Nick Chubb gets a touchdown. That's up on the big board. Stupid Mike, Hunter Henry or Dawson Knox? I'm going to lean Dawson Knox just barely, very close. But maybe I'm believing too much in Knox without Dalton Kincaid. But I think Dawson Knox could be a very good play today. ... question mark, @ Jamison Williams or Higgins or Tillman. ... I'd go Jamison Williams. Jamison Williams, it's close. I like all three, but I like Jamison Williams just barely over Tillman, though it's a very close play. Justin Rose, I'd go George Pickens. Justin Rose, I'd go George Pickens. It's Eric 15, pick one to start. I'd go Deebo Samuel, picking one to start. It's Eric, I'd go Deebo Samuel. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you guys are loving it. Kelsey Cook, you just got every bet that I make every day. Kelsey Cook, you just got every pick that I make every single day. Or your spouse does because they don't have one. Michael Wishnick, you just got every bet that I make every day. David, you just got every bet I make every day. You DMing me on Instagram, you get the link for the Sharps app. Super easy to find my bets. You click the link, you go to my profile, you'll see every bet. Every player prop bet, every game pick, every total play, every round robin, every parlay. Not just today, but every day. Because you shouldn't pay for picks. You shouldn't pay for picks. I love researching sports. I love sports betting. I give out this information for free. You don't want to follow me? You don't want to tail my bets? I don't care. Fade them. You want to bet against me? Totally cool. But you shouldn't pay someone on social media for their picks. That's stupid. It's ridiculous. And the people on social media who charge for their picks, they're going to get ass warts. Don't worry. It's Gavin. Pick one. It's Gavin. I lean slightly towards Dawson Knox, just barely. Weston Adams. I'm going to go Tillman. I think it's a coin flip, but Weston Adams, I'll go Tillman. Manu, 23, I'd go Devontae Adams. Manu, 23, I'd go Devontae Adams. 2 a.m., Tyreek Hill, DK, or Nico, pick two. I'd go Tyreek Hill, and I lean slightly towards Nico. Tyreek Hill and Nico, I think, are the better plays. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you're loving the content and the conversation. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. Matty Pups in a standard format, I'd go Aaron Jones. Matty Pups, I lean Aaron Jones just barely. User 9571, I lean slightly towards Tucker Kraft. I'm going to go Tucker Kraft on that one, just barely ahead of Gesicki, though I think it is close. User 8488, I'd go Tank Dell. User 8488, I'd go Tank Dell on that one. Appreciate your question. J-Dub, I'd go Etienne. J-Dub, I'd go Etienne. Michael Abbott, I'd go Romeo Dobbs. Michael Abbott, Romeo Dobbs. Nick Carey, I'd go Nick Carey. I don't love James Cook's matchup, so if you don't have a better substitute, I'd play him. But James Cook is facing one of the better run defenses in the league. Ramez, 96. Which team do I think is going to win? Bengals or Chargers? I'll give out that pick a little bit later in the show. You know what? I'll give it away now. Keep sharing the channel. Let's get to 50 shares and I'll give out a pick. But I am going to give out my pick for Bengals and Chargers now because you know what? I love you guys. You guys are the best. I can't turn you guys away. So, next free pick we're giving out, I'm taking Bengals on the money line. Now, this is one of the few underdogs that I am backing today for a straight-up win. I just think the Bengals are a slightly better team than the Chargers. I think they've got more talent on offense. I think defense is kind of a wash. I think both teams can be vulnerable at times. Chargers are probably slightly better defensively, but probably not by as much as we think. They've just faced some bad competition this year. Bengals are a good team when T. Higgins plays. When T. Higgins plays, the Bengals cover the spread. I think they're going to win. The spread right now is like 1 point. Maybe it's 1.5. I think Bengals win outright. Bengals on the money line's what I've got for Sunday Night Football. Brandon Dowdy, Tyreek Hill or D-Hop. Brandon, I'd go Hill. Brandon, I'd go Tyreek Hill. JP, I'd go Chase Brown. JP, Chase Brown. Sean, I'd go... Sean, I'm going to go Hunt just barely over Taylor and Montgomery. I like all three this week. I think all three could be good plays. I'm going to go Hunt just barely over Taylor and Montgomery, but I think all three could have monster games. Austin Anderson, I'd go Kraft. Austin Anderson, I'd go Kraft. Robert, I'd go Pearsall. Robert, Pearsall over Downs. Sareem Z, I'd go Dawson Knox. Sareem Z, I'd go Dawson Knox. At 50 shares, we're going to give away a free pick, so we're about 17 shares away from another free pick. It's Gavin, pick two. It's Gavin, I'd go Tyreek Hill, and I lean Dobbins. It's Gavin, Tyreek Hill and Dobbins for me. Tejas, I lean Nick Chubb barely. It's super close, but I'm going to lean Nick Chubb. I just think he's got a really good chance to get a touchdown. By the way, Maserati EMAC, you just got every bet that I make every single day. Thanks for hitting me up. Chase Holtzman over on YouTube, I'd go Jennings. Chase Holtzman, I'd go Jennings. It's Jet. It's Jet. I'd go Sutton over Higgins. Close, but Sutton over Higgins. Braden, I'd go Ingram. Braden, I'd go Ingram. Reversed, I'd go Hill and Adams. Reversed, I'd go Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams. E-Man 18, I'd go Kraft. E-Man 18, I'd go Kraft. Carolina N, I'd go Njoku. Carolina N, I'd go Njoku. Guapi 38, I'd go Estime. Guapi 38, I'd go Estime. Donnie Guns, I'd go Purdy. Donnie Guns, I'd go Purdy. Reversed, I'd go Hill and Adams. Reversed, I'd go Hill and Adams. Newcomb Fit, I'd go Madison. Newcomb Fit, I'd go Madison, believe it or not. Appreciate the questions, no matter the platform they're coming from. Brandon, I'd go Russell Wilson. Brandon, I'd go Russell Wilson. Hope you're enjoying the show. We're about 8 shares away from another free pick. Sean, Gibbs, and Bateman for Jacobs, Tillman, and Chubb. If you're able to complete the trade right now and have it for today, I would do it. If it's for future weeks, I wouldn't do it. So, Sean, if the trade takes effect immediately and you can play those players right away, I would do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. DJ Khaled, Asparagus, pick 3. DJ Khaled, I'd go Nico, Wilson, and Debo. DJ Khaled, Nico, Garrett Wilson, and Debo Samuel with 3. Nico, Garrett Wilson, Debo. Mario, I'd go Devontae Adams. Mario, Devontae Adams. Dan, should I accept this trade? I give away Devontae and I get Chase Brown. I probably wouldn't. I think it's pretty close, but I wouldn't. If you really need the running back, the answer is yes. But if I don't need the running back, I don't think you're gaining enough, actually. Shazzy 1166, I'd go Dell. Dell just barely over Judy, though it's close. Donnie Guns, I'd go Hawkinson. Donnie Guns, I'd go Hawkinson. TR011, I'd go Tillman. TR011, I'd go Tillman, just barely over Dell. Cody Meyerson, should I trade Cup and Swift for Mixon? I don't love it. And I don't want to double up on the Texans offense. You're making it sound like that's a good thing. I don't think it is. Braden, Devontae Adams or George Pickens? I'm going to go George Pickens just barely. The matchup favors him a little bit more. Extended Mags, Quentin Johnston or CeeDee Lamb? I'd go Quentin Johnston, believe it or not. I'd go Quentin Johnston. Mike, I'd go Russell Wilson. Mike, Russell Wilson. John DeMonte, I'd go Devontae Adams, Dobbins, and Reed. John DeMonte, I'm going to go Adams, Dobbins, and Reed. Adams, Dobbins, and Reed, just barely over Jennings. It's close, though. Appreciate you guys being with us. If you love the content or I've answered your question, hit the follow button, everyone. Make sure you follow Butt Fumble Sports. We have hit 50 shares. You guys are the best. Because we've hit 50 shares, we are going to give away another one of our favorite picks of the day. So another one of our favorite picks of the day going up on the board. Ben just threw confetti in the air, so we have 2 picks coming your way. 2 picks are coming your way. You guys ready? All right, another underdog play. I know I referenced all the favorites I like, but another underdog that I think covers today, I can take the Chiefs at +5. When I can get Patrick Mahomes at +5 or +4.5, I'm going to do that every freaking time. I understand that there's some issues with the Chiefs this week. I'm taking Chiefs at +5. I'm taking the Chiefs +4.5. If I can get the Chiefs as an underdog, I'm going to take it. However, you may be surprised to hear it. Guess which team I'm taking to win? This is our second pick that we're going to give out for this game. I'm going to take the Bills on the money line. So yes, I'm taking the Chiefs to cover, but I do think the Bills win. And actually a big differentiator for me in this outcome is Harrison Butker being out. The Chiefs had to put their kicker Harrison Butker on IR earlier this week. The kicking game now is what used to be one of the great strengths of the Chiefs, now is not, or we would expect not to be as good. If this comes down to a field goal, I feel better about Bass, I feel better about the Bills than I do the Chiefs. So, latest 2 picks up on the board, I have Chiefs at +5 or Chiefs +4.5, and the Bills on the money line. That's what I have for that game, everyone. So I still like the favorite to win, but I do like the underdog to cover. One of the few times this week where I have that feeling. Back to your questions. NFL News 1, I'd go Dobbins. NFL News 1, I'd go Dobbins. John, Seahawks upset 49ers. We'll get at that pick a little bit later in the show, John. Big Mike, between all of those quarterbacks, oof. Big Mike, I'm going to lean towards Stafford. I'll lean Stafford over Tua, but it's close. Big Mike, I'm going to go Stafford over Tua, though it's close. Nick Carey, I'd go Javonte Williams. Nick Carey, I'll go James Cook. I don't like the matchup, but he's the only one in this group who's a true RB1. I value the RB1 a little bit more, so I lean in that direction. Mike, I'd go Higgins. Extended Mags, rewrite your question, bud. Extended Mags, rewrite the question. Big Azzle, I'd go Lad McConkey. Big Azzle, Lad McConkey, just barely. Under the radar, I love Dawson Knox this week. Under the radar, love Dawson Knox. Do like that matchup, thumbs up to it. Extended Mags, rewrite your question, bud. Cody Meyerson, trade Kupp and James Cook for Kyren. It's okay. I think you might be giving up a little bit more value, but it's okay. Mr. Plow, I'd go Dawson Knox, Mr. Plow. Tony, I'd go Nico Collins in. Kyle Klein, do you think Jonathan Taylor has a good game? Yes, I do. I do like Jonathan Taylor today. Gannon, I'd go Tillman. Cody Meyer, Gannon, it's close because the PPR. I like Ladd more in the PPR. I like Tillman more overall, I think. Cody Meyerson, I'm shaky on the trade. I don't know. I think you're giving up a little bit too much value, actually. Cole Fitterer, I'd go Hunter Henry. Benny, I'd go Dolphins defense. Benny Hernandez, Dolphins defense. Drew, I'd go Shakir. Extended Mags, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Tino, I'd go Nico. Michael, I'd go Estime. Lane Johnson, I'd go Nick Chubb. More live goal confetti means more favorite picks. More shares. When we get to 75 shares, we're going to give out another pick. Zeta wants another pick. Let's get Zeta a pick up on the board. Let's get that done right away for Zeta. Thanks for supporting the show. Let's stick with that Chiefs and Bills game. I've got a pick that may surprise some of you, unless you've been watching football over the last, 10 weeks. I'm taking Patrick Mahomes over half an interception. I'm taking Patrick Mahomes to throw a pick today. So Patrick Mahomes over half an interception. Patrick Mahomes has been very interception prone this year. I think he throws a pick against the Bills this afternoon. So Patrick Mahomes over half an INT. It's Eric, pick one to start. It's Eric, I'd go Debo. Jeremiah Rohan, I'd go Chubb just barely. Chubb just barely. Nick, I would start McConkey. Cody Kessler, I'd go Brian Thomas Jr. and MVS. Kobe Kessler, Brian Thomas Jr. and MVS. Brendan, I'd go Goff. I'd go Jared Goff. Appreciate your questions. Hope you're enjoying the show. IDK, I'd go Mike Williams. Big Mike, I'd go Tillman, Hill, and Jennings. Big Mike, Tillman, Hill, and Jennings would be the three. Carroll 24, I'd go Tillman and D-Hop. I'm going to go Tillman and D-Hop. J-Ram, I'd go Ricky Pearsall. Tejas, I'd go Nick Chubb. And Sams, I'd go Chubb just barely over Tillman. I'm valuing Chubb over Tillman just barely because I think he gets a touchdown, and that makes the difference. I'm going to go Chubb over Tillman for those that have that question. Michael, pick two between Etienne, Ladd, Tillman, Tank Dell, and Juwan Jennings. Michael Lubitz, I'd go Ladd McConkey and Tillman. Ladd McConkey, and Tillman would be the two for me. Appreciate you guys enjoying the show. If you want every bet I make every day and don't want to wait around for them individually, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. I give away all of my picks for free every day. You can follow them, you can fade them. That's up to you, but you get to see every pick I make every day. So DM me on Instagram if you want to see every one of them. Brian Smith, I'd go Kareem Hunt. Zeta Vino, thanks for supporting the show, Zeta. You've got a tough one because you've got three players I like. Hunt and Hall would be the two I would start. I really wish I could get Debo in the flex, but Hunt and Hall would be the two I'd start, Zeta. NFL guy, I'd go Tillman and Shakir. Alec, I'd go Tillman. Ben, I'd go Jennings. Ben, I'd go Jennings. Brendan, I'd go Goff. Brendan, I'd go Goff. Miles, I don't know who Christian Gonzalez is going to cover, so Puka and Kupp is more coin flip this week than usual. I'm going to lean Puka just barely. Miles, I lean Puka, but if Christian Gonzalez is on him, could be a bad play. Brian L, I'd go Bateman. Brian L, I'd go Bateman. L Pantsless, I'd go Madison. L Pantsless, I think I lean Madison just barely. Appreciate you guys watching the show. If you want fantasy advice, don't DM me on Instagram. If you want fantasy advice and you DM me on Instagram, I'm not going to answer your fantasy question. We are live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Twitter, X. We are live on all these platforms. This is where you get your question answered. You want all of my bets for free? DM me on Instagram. You want fantasy questions answered? Write it in the comment section. Mikhail, I'd go Goff. Mikhail, I'd go Goff. Appreciate the question. Manu, I'd go Nick Chubb. Manu, I'd go Nick Chubb. Keenan, I'd go Nick Chubb. Keenan, I'd go Nick Chubb. Stupid Mike, I'd go Dawson Knox. Stupid Mike, I'd go Dawson Knox. Ray N. Pick 2. Ray N, I'd go Sutton and Tillman. Ray N, I'd go Sutton and Tillman. Brian, I'd go Reed and Jennings. Brian, I'd go Reed and Jennings. Brian with the Y. Iman 18, I'd go Tillman. Iman 18, I'd go Tillman. Nuve DK, I would make that move. Nuve DK, I would drop Downs for Dobbs. Cody Meyerson, trade Kupp for Ridley and Tillman. I think it's kind of a. Honestly, I don't really like it. I'm not going to lie. I think you're probably getting a little bit more value, but I think there's also more risk associated with it. Kobe Lee, I'd go Dawson Knox just barely over Jonnu. Very close, but Kobe Lee, I'm going to go Dawson Knox. Josh, I'd go Taysom Hill. Josh, I'd go Taysom Hill. Red Dog for wide receivers. Who would you play? Red Dog, I'd go Mike Williams. Red Dog, I'd go Mike Williams. Gotta hand it to you. Good morning. I'd go Jamison Williams. Jamison Williams. Guys, not a lot of people have asked. I think Jamison Williams could have a very good game this week. So Jamison Williams is absolutely a player I'd have in there. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Make sure you follow and make sure you subscribe. The person who has 3 trophies as their Instagram icon, you just got the link for every bet I make every day. It's that easy. DM me on Instagram. You get every bet I make every day. By the way, when we hit 75 shares, I'm going to give out another one of my favorite picks of the day. Kobe Kessler, I'd go Higgins. Kobe Kessler, I'd go Higgins. Joaquin, I'd go Etienne and Shakir. Joaquin, I'd go Etienne and Shakir. Baldy, I'd go Tua. Baldy, I'd go Tua. Denzel, I'd go J-Mo. Denzel, I'd go J-Mo. Misa, I'd go Jaden Reed. Misa, I'd go Jaden Reed. Minnie, I'd go Jerry Judy. Minnie, I'd actually go Jerry Judy this week. J Phenom, I'd go Dawson Knox. J Phenom, Dawson Knox. Cody Meyerson, I'd go Bowers. Cody Meyerson, I'd go Bowers just barely. Under the radar, I'd go Estimate. Under the radar, I'd go Quentin Johnston out of that group, I think. I'd go Quentin Johnston. Firefighter, I'd go Goff. Firefighter, I'd go Goff. Appreciate the question, Firefighter. Hope you're having a great Sunday morning. If you haven't already, hit the follow button, everybody. If you're new to Butt Fumble Sports, make sure you follow and make sure you subscribe. By the way, Gannon subscribed over on YouTube. We're going to give out picks for those who subscribe on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or Twitter X right now, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribing as well. We'll give out free picks for those as well who do that. Let's give out our next favorite pick of the day. Our next favorite pick is going to be a non-newsletter pick. I know a lot of you guys subscribe to our newsletter. We're going to give out a pick that is a non-newsletter pick, okay? This pick was not in the newsletter earlier this morning, so make sure you guys are paying attention because this one is only being released right now. Ramondre Stevenson, anytime touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, anytime touchdown is the next pick we're putting up on the board. Not in the newsletter, only available here during the show. So that's the next pick we put up on the board because Gannon Zahn subscribed. Thanks, Gannon, for subscribing over on YouTube. Appreciate all of our subscribers. Luperio, I'd go Lad McConkey. Luperio, I'd go Lad McConkey. Dylan, I'd go Tillman. Dylan, I'd go Tillman. IDK, I'd go Judy and Hawkinson. IDK, I'd go Judy and Hawkinson. Frizzle, I'd go Estime. Frizzle, I'd go Estime. Justin Rose, I'd go Hawkinson. Justin Rose, I'd go Hawkinson, just barely. B. Matula, I'd go Tillman. B. Matula, I'd go Tillman. Thanks for the question. Jack, I'd go Jaden Reed. Jack, Jaden Reed. Matt Ross, I'd go Tillman. Matt Ross, I'd go Tillman. Rob D, I'd go Jennings. Rob D, I'd go Jennings. Make sure you're sharing the channel, everybody. When we get to 75 shares, we'll give out another one of our favorite picks. So subscribers, shares, and live goal confetti. That's how we give out picks. Zeta Vino, I'd go Debo. Zeta, I'd go Debo. Keenan, I'd go Ridley and London. I'd go Ridley and London, even though London has a brutal matchup. Ridley and London. Make sure you're sharing that channel. Funky Town, I'd go Pickens. Funky Town's asking me to sit one. Guys, if you could do me a favor, don't ask sit, just ask me who to start. Kind of going from forward to reverse is kind of a weird thing, especially when you're answering questions so fast. So just ask who I would start. Just assume that's who I would go with. So Funky Town, I would start Pickens and D-Hop. Funky Town, I'd start Pickens and D-Hop. L. Hankey, I'd go DK. L. Hankey, I'd go DK. Just need to make sure he's a good to go. Just make sure DK is good to go. We're still watching that status. DK is playing. We're getting word DK is officially playing, so DK would be the play, L. Hankey. Bags, Thugs, Leo, I'd go Chubb. Bags, Thugs, I'd go Nick Chubb. Amy, I'd go Jones. Amy, I'd go Aaron Jones. Pete, who would I sit? Pete, I'd probably sit Montgomery, but I don't feel good about it. I like all three. Silvano, how do you feel about D-Hop? Don't love him today. Bad matchup. San, I'd go Devontae. I'd go Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams. J Phenom, I'd go Russell Wilson. J Phenom, Russell Wilson would be the play for me. Again, 75 shares, another free pick. Or DM me on Instagram to get all of them, just like Miles did. Miles, you just got every bet that I make every day for free. Thanks for DMing me. User 92, I'm going to go Evan Ingram. User 92, I'm going to go Evan Ingram. Josh Kessler, I'll go Debo. Josh Kessler, I'll go Debo for the flex. Bama Boy, I'd go Mooney. Bama Boy, I'd go Mooney. LGP Elite, I'd go Judy. LGP Elite, I'd go Jerry Judy. Carpet Man, I'd go Jacobs. Carpet Man, I'd go Jacobs. Appreciate the question. Hope you're enjoying the show. Micmac, I'd go Dawson Knox. Micmac, I'd go Dawson Knox. We're about 12 shares away from another free pick, everyone. Durgan, I'd go Durgan. I'm going to go Hunter Henry barely. Hunter Henry just barely over Jonnu. Darth Raider, I'd go Tillman. Darth Raider, I'd go Tillman. Q or K, Q-U-E, I'd go DJ Moore. Q, I'd go DJ Moore over Pittman. Alano, I'd go MVS. Alano, I'd go MVS barely. David, I'd go Lad McConkey. David, Eileen, Lad McConkey barely. Sean, would you start Monty or Taylor ahead of Justin Jefferson? I'd actually start both of them ahead of Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson does not have a great matchup. I like both of them ahead of Justin Jefferson. Two shares away from another free pick, everyone. CT, need one RB and one flex. CT, I'd go Chubb, and I'm going to lean Higgins. Chubb and Higgins would be the two for me, CT. Appreciate the question. Austin, I'd go Devontae Adams. Austin, Devontae Adams. Joseph, I'd go Dolphins defense. Joseph, I'm going Dolphins defense. We have hit 75 shares. Another free pick coming your way, everyone. Another free pick coming your way. We're going to stick with the running backs on this one. Next pick I'm putting up on the board. I'm taking Josh Jacobs over 59.5 rushing yards. Josh Jacobs over 59.5 rushing yards. Josh Jacobs over 59.5 rushing yards is another pick up on the board. We're going to give out another pick at 100 shares. We're already pretty close to it, about 18 shares away, so we'll give out another pick at 100 shares. How about that, everybody? Lane, I'd go Devontae. Lane, I'd go Devontae. Darth Raider, I'd go Tillman. Darth Raider, Tillman. Money Branch, I'd go Jaden Reed. Money Branch, I'd go Jaden Reed. C-Do, I'd go Dawson Knox, barely. C-Do, Dawson Knox, barely. Bama Boys Army, I'd go Knox. Bama Boys Army, I'd go Dawson Knox. Nate, I'd go Nick Chubb. Nate with the heart, I'd go Nick Chubb. Joey, I'd go Hunter Henry. Joey, I'd go Hunter Henry. Darth Raider, I'd go Nick Chubb, just barely over Ridley, though it's close. Giovanni Ruiz, I think I'd rather own Tracy Jr. rest of season, though it's close. Rodney, pick one for the flex. I'd go Nick Chubb. Rodney, Nick Chubb over Higgins. Daniel, I'd go Estime. Daniel, I'd go Estime. Hassan, I'd go Kirk Cousins. Hassan, I think I lean Kirk Cousins, though I don't like either one really. Beans, I'd go Jameson Williams. Beans, is it Jameson Williams or Javonte? If it's Jameson Williams, I'd go Jameson Williams. If it's Javonte, I'd go Tank Dell. So Beans with the Z. Jameson Williams, if he's the one. Otherwise, it's Tank Dell. Lincoln Hawk, I'd go Kraft. Lincoln Hawk, I'd go Kraft. L Dad, I think MVS is a decent play if you don't have other options. Anthony, I'd go Sutton. Anthony Doolittle, I'd go Cortland Sutton. Ricardo Sanchez, I'd go Dawson Knox. Ricardo Sanchez, Dawson Knox. Red Dog, I'd go I think I'd go Booty. Red Dog, I think I'd go Kayshawn Booty. Elio, what's good? Elio, I'm going to lean just slightly towards Bo Nix. Bo Nix and Jerry Jeudy. Bo Nix and Jerry Jeudy. Gabe, I'd go BTJ. Gabe, BTJ. J Phenom, Devontae Adams I think Devontae Adams is going to play. I'd go Devontae Adams, but Sutton's a good backup. P. Asha, trade Hunt for Sutton? Yes. With Hunt having Pacheco come back next week, I would do that deal. J-Dub, I'd go BTJ. J-Dub, BTJ. CW, I'd go Devontae Adams. CW, Devontae Adams. Appreciate the questions. Hope you're enjoying the show. Devontae Adams is questionable. However, he is expected to play according to Ian Rappaport. Devontae Adams is expected to play according to Ian Rappaport. We have hit 100 shares this morning because you guys are awesome. We've been live for about 55 minutes. So, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you sharing the channel. Appreciate you hitting the like button, following, all of those things. Let's give out another pick, and this is going to be another one that is exclusively during the show. It's not on the Sharps app right now. It's not in the newsletter. This pick is exclusively on the show, okay? You guys ready? Here we go. The next pick we're giving out, I am going to take Alvin Kamara over 4.5 receptions. Alvin Kamara over 4.5 receptions for the day. If we get someone to give us live goal confetti right now, I'm going to give out 2 more picks. 1 live goal confetti, 2 picks. So we need 1 live goal confetti, and we're going to give out 2 more picks. Why? Because I actually really want to give out 2 more picks. So 1 live goal confetti. Make sure you throw some confetti in the air. You're going to get 2 picks for the price of 1. Dole V, I'd go Jacobs. Dole V, man, I'd go Josh Jacobs. Eugene, I'd go BTJ. Eugene, BTJ. Caleb W, I'd go Mike Williams. Caleb W, Mike Williams. Brian Robinson, I'd go Drake May. Brian Robinson, I'll go Drake May. Justin Rose, I'd go Hawkinson. Justin Rose, Hawkinson, just barely. Full Mike, I'd go Tillman. Full Mike, I'd go Tillman, barely. Jay, I'd go James Cook. Jay, James Cook, but both are a bad play. You want 2 picks? Throw confetti in the air, everyone. Bay Area, I'd go Tillman. Bay Area, I'd go Tillman. Bama Boy, I'd go Knicks. Bama Boy, I'd go Knicks. Braden Space, I'd go Jordan Love. Braden Space, I'd go Jordan Love, just barely. Elio, I think the Dolphins are a good play today. Dolphins are a good play today. Under the radar, Stafford has a good matchup against the Patriots. Yes, he does. I think I'd rather go Stafford than May. Stafford over May. Jay Rolla Jr., I'd go MVS. Jay Rolla Jr., I'm going to go MVS. Luda, I'd go Kraft. Luda, I'd go Kraft. Kurt, I'd go BTJ. Kurt, I'd go BTJ. Joaquin, I'd go Njoku. Joaquin, I'd go Njoku. Keegan, I'd go D-Hop. Keegan, I'd go D-Hop. Little baby Meow Meow, I'd go Tillman and Higgins. Little baby Meow Meow, Tillman and Higgins. We need 1 live goal confetti, and we'll give out 2 picks. 1 live goal confetti, 2 picks. Throw some confetti in the air, everyone. Amy, I'd go Jones. Amy, I'd go Aaron Jones. Gabe, pick 3. Gabe, I'd go Sutton, McConkey, and Pearsall. Sutton, McConkey, and Pearsall. Anish, I'd go Jacobs and Montgomery. Anish, Jacobs and Montgomery. Chase Tucker, I'd go Jaden Reed. Chase Tucker, Jaden Reed. DTR Destruction, I'd go Tyreek Hill. I'd go Tyreek Hill and Dell. DTR Destruction, Tyreek Hill and Tank Dell would be the 2 I would start. Dole V Man, I'd go... Dole V Man, I'm really confused how you just wrote this. You gave me first names, last names. I'd go Devontae Adams and Ridley. I don't know how you wrote it, Dole V. Like, why'd you write it retarded? I'd go Devontae Adams. Dole V, I'd go Devontae Adams. But you don't need to write it like a retard. C. Do. And by the way, I think that word should come back into our language because it has nothing to do with someone who has mental disabilities. It has everything to do with people being stupid. Chase Tucker, I'd go Reed. Chase Tucker, I'd go Reed. C. Do, I'd go St. Brown. C. Do, you got to start Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and I'd go Tillman. St. Brown and Tillman. Braden Space, I'd go Higgins, Debo, and Sutton. Braden Space, Higgins, Debo, and Sutton. Appreciate the questions. David, I'd go Tua. David, I'd go Tua. We're still waiting on live goal confetti. When we hit 125 shares, we'll give out another pick. But you can get 2 shares right now if you hit me up with live goal confetti. By the way, if you don't want to wait around for individual picks, just DM me on Instagram. But Fumble Sports, we give away all of our picks for free every day. You don't have to pay for them. Just DM me on Instagram. Anthony, I'd go... Anthony, I'm going to go JSN. Anthony Doolittle, I'll go JSN. Roxy, I'd go Mooney. Roxy, I'll go Mooney, just barely. Luis Sebastian, I'd go Bo Nix. Luis Sebastian, I'd go Bo Nix. User 408, I'll go Tillman. User 408, I'll go Tillman. If you guys want to join the show as a caller, we're going to do that in 1 hour. We've been live for an hour. We're going to be live answering questions, written questions for another hour. We will take callers at 12 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to be a caller, wait. You got to wait until 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's when we'll be taking callers. Leo, I'd go Higgins. Leo, I'd go Higgins. Rames, I'd go Goff. Rames, I'd go Goff. Little baby, Kittle is not playing. Little baby, Kittle is not playing. For all of those who have George Kittle is ruled out. George Kittle is not playing, okay? George Kittle is not playing. Frank the Tank, I'd go Dawson Knox. Frank the Tank, I would go Dawson Knox. Thanks for the question, Frank the Tank. Anderson, I'd go Mooney and Knox. Mooney and Knox, Anderson. Keenan, I'd go MVS. Asher, I'd go Montgomery and Devontae. Asher, Montgomery and Devontae. C-Do, I'd go DJ Moore. C-Do, I'd go DJ Moore. Deep X, are you playing Taysom Hill or Kraft? I'd go Kraft. Deep X, I'd go Kraft just barely. It's close though. Sean lost the point. Njoku, Sean, Njoku is a great play today. Make sure you're playing him. Mickey, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. Mickey at Frederick Supplies. You just got every bet I make. Not just for today, not for tomorrow, every day. Mickey, you get to see every bet I make every day because you DM'd me on Instagram. You can follow them, you can fade them. And actually, there's a really great feature on the Sharps app. There's a little whale's tail. So if I made like a parlay that you really like, but you don't want to have to recreate it pick by pick, you hit the whale's tail, it regenerates that exact same bet in your sports book. So if I have like a 4 or 5 leg parlay or more, and you're like, I really don't want to go through the process of selecting them one by one, hit the whale's tail, it automatically recreates that. You got to connect your sports book, obviously, but it automatically creates that bet in your sports book. Really efficient way, especially for the round robins and the parlays that I like to do. By the way, Porter, you're getting every bet I make every day, but you're not going to get your fantasy question answered because I'm literally live to like thousands of people. I'm not going to answer your question on Instagram. It would require me to read it, write it. No, not happening. Stupid way of behaving. Jack Blackburn, I'd go Chubb and JSN. By the way, I have no problem ridiculing you guys. No problem with it. Why? Because I know you guys rip on me too. Kendall, start 2. Kendall, I'd start Dawson Knox. Kendon, I'd start Ricky Pearsall. Kendon, I would start Ricky Pearsall. Smokers, Jokers, I'd go Estime. Smokers, Jokers, I'd go Estime. Tino, I'd go J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins. Ricardo Sanchez, I'd go Hill. Hill and Williams. Ricardo, Hill and Williams. But I don't know which Williams it is. Is it Jameson Williams? Like, Williams is kind of a generic last name there, Ricardo. Ethan, I'd go Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy. Forgive me. By the way, we're still waiting on live goal confetti. We were going to give out 2 picks for live goal confetti. Still waiting on it. Kind of surprised we're still waiting on it. Thought we were going to get those out. I guess I got to raise the stakes. 3 picks. 3 free picks when we get live goal confetti. 3 picks when we get live goal confetti. Charles, I'd go Charles, I'd go McConkey. Charles, I lean McConkey just barely over Mike Williams. Sandsifter, you got to go Goff. Sandsifter, Goff. Steve, I'd go Tyreek Hill. Steve, I'd go Tyreek Hill. If Davante Adams doesn't play, Davante Adams is going to play. Davante Adams is going to play. John, thank you for the live goal confetti. We were waiting on it, John. We were waiting on it. Wasn't sure we were going to get it. We owe you guys now 3 picks. 3 picks going up on the board. 3 picks going up on the big board. Sandsifter wants 4 picks. 4 picks going up on the big board, everybody. 4 picks going up on the big board. Are you ready? First of the 4 picks, okay? First of the 4 picks. Matthew Stafford, over half an interception. Matthew Stafford, over half an interception. Stafford, over half an interception. Next pick, Christian McCaffrey, over 3.5 receptions. Christian McCaffrey, over 3.5 receptions. Next pick that we're going to put up on the board is going to be J.K. Dobbins, over 12.5 rushing attempts. You guys don't see me do rushing attempt bets often, but J.K. Dobbins, over 12.5 rushing attempts. So we have Matthew Stafford, over half an interception. Christian McCaffrey, over 3.5 receptions. J.K. Dobbins, over 12.5 rushing attempts. And the next pick we're going to put up on the board is a game pick. Next pick is going to be Browns on the money line. I'm going to take the Browns on the money line. I think the Browns win in New Orleans against the Saints. I think Jameson Williams goes down to New Orleans and has a very big game, actually. So I am going to take the Cleveland Browns to win in New Orleans. So we just gave out 4 picks because we got 2 live goal confettis. We gave out Matthew Stafford, over half an interception. Christian McCaffrey, over 3.5 catches or receptions. J.K. Dobbins, over 12.5 rushing attempts. And Browns on the money line, everybody. If you don't want to wait around for our picks individually, DM me on Instagram. But Fumble Sports is the name of my company, the name of my channel, the name of my handle on Instagram. If you want every bet I make every single day for free, never behind a paywall, never deleted, always accessible, always available for you guys, DM me on Instagram, But Fumble Sports, to get access to every one of them. Josh, pick 3. Josh, I'd go Wilson, Tillman, and Walker. Wilson, Tillman, and Walker, Josh. Max, I'd go... Max, I love all 3. I'd go Gibbs and Pickens because I don't want to double up on the Lions offense. I'd go Gibbs and Pickens just barely. Deep X, I don't know if this is a crazy one. Mooney over JJ. No, I'd go JJ. No, I'd go JJ and Montgomery. JJ and Montgomery. Italian Sausage, I'd sit Flowers. Italian Sausage, I would sit Zay Flowers. Appreciate your questions and comments. John Prescott, I'd go Ingram. John Prescott, I'd go Ingram. Peely, I'd go Sutton. Peely, I'd go Sutton. Michael A., thanks for being another team member. AK Close Friends, I'd go Ridley. AK Close Friends, I'd go Ridley. Makaya, full PPR, pick 3. Ladd, Adams, and Ladd, Adams, and Pickens. Ladd, Adams, and Pickens would be the 3. Don't love sitting Debo, though. 4 really good plays this week, Makaya. Graham, I'd go Debo and Adams. Graham, 1-4-2. Adams and Debo would be the 2. Ted Delaney, I'd go Jonnu. Ted Delaney, I'd go Jonnu Smith. Micah Corbett, I'd go Jamison Williams. Micah Corbett, I'd go Jamison Williams. Do me a favor, guys. If you're going to write names, don't write Williams. Do me a favor. If you're writing the names of players, don't write Williams. I'm going to make a new rule. If you write Williams, I'm not going to answer it because I don't know which Williams it is. So do me like a little bit of help. Like do a little help, please. Because which Williams is it, right? Like, come on now. Nick Nah, I'd go Madison. Nick Nah, I'd go Madison. Stivo's channel, I'd go J.K. Dobbins. Stivo's channel, J.K. Dobbins. Nick, I'd go Nick Chubb. Nick, I'd go Nick Chubb, just barely over Ramondre. Chuck, I'd go Stafford over May. Chuck, Stafford over May. Austin Margolies, I'd go Tucker Kraft. Austin, I'd go Tucker Kraft. User 6789, I'd go Tillman and Dell. User 6789, Tillman and Dell. Carter Pistorius, I'd go Waddle. Carter Pistorius, I'd go Waddle. Mommy of two, I'd go Njoku. Mommy of two, I'd go Njoku. Thanks, Michael A. Jose, I'd go Sutton and Cook. Jose Rubio, I'd go Sutton. Oh, no, sorry. Jose Rubio, I'd go Sutton and Hunt. Jose Rubio, Sutton and Hunt. Jose Rubio, Sutton and Hunt. Stivo's channel, I'd go Stivo's channel. Don't play with me, bro. I'm actually not in that kind of mood this morning, believe it or not. I'm actually not in that kind of mood. User, I'd go James Cook. User, I'd go James Cook. Like Stivo's channel, I'm not in a play mood, actually, believe it or not. User, I'd go Jerry Judy. User, I'd go Jerry Judy. Appreciate the question. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Luis Sebastian, you just got every bet that I make every day. I don't answer fantasy questions on Instagram, but if you want access to every bet that I make every day, DM me on Instagram. So Luis Sebastian, you didn't get your question answered because I don't answer questions there, but you did just get every bet I make. Dominic, I'd go Njoku. Dominic, I'd go Njoku. Lou, is Amari Cooper playing? Even if he is, I don't think he's a very good play. Amari Cooper, by the way, we'll get injury report news in about 20 minutes, so we're still waiting on word. Still waiting on word for Amari Cooper. Haven't heard quite yet. Los Aviation, I'd go Waddle. Los Aviation, I'd go Waddle. Rocky, I'm playing Nico Collins. I would not play Dell as well, no. Hunter, I'd go Higgins. Hunter, I'd go Higgins. Ragin' Cajun, I'd go Tucker Kraft. Ragin' Cajun, Tucker Kraft and Nix. Tucker Kraft and Bo Nix. Jalen Clemens, I'd go Tyreek Hill. Jalen Clemens, I'd go Tyreek Hill. When we hit 125 shares, we're going to give away another free pick, everyone. 125 shares, we're going to give away another free pick. Shitty McGiggle Farts, I'd go Higgins. Shitty McGiggle Farts, I go Higgins. True 73, would you trade Cup for Taylor? Yes, I would. Luca, I'd go Tillman. Luca, I'd go Tillman. Ethan, I'd go Hunter Henry. Ethan, Hunter Henry. User, I'd go D-Hop. User, I'd go T-Hop. Junior, I'd go Higgins. Junior, I'd go Higgins. Cody Scott, I'd go Russell Wilson. Cody Scott, I'd go Russell Wilson. Griff, I'd go London and Mooney. London and Mooney, Griff. London and Mooney. Luis Sebastian, I'd go Higgins, Hill, and Nico Collins. Luis Sebastian, Higgins, Hill, and Nico Collins. Matthew, I'd go Debo. Matthew, I'd go Debo. Jalen Clemens, good morning to you. Hope you have a great Sunday. Dean, I'd go Devontae Adams. Dean, Devontae Adams. Ricardo Martinez, I'd go Tillman. Ricardo Martinez, I'd go Tillman. Baby Jesus, I'd go Russell Wilson. Baby Jesus Santa Maria, I'd go Russell Wilson. Marco, would you trade Gibbs for Debo and Dobbins? No, I wouldn't actually. You can. I'm not crazy about it though. Anthony, I'd go Devontae Adams. Anthony, I'd go Devontae Adams. I still think you can find players on the waiver wire. I still think wide receiver is an area where waiver wire, like Cedric Tillman's available on the waiver wire in a ton of leagues. You know, players like that. Los Aviation, Devontae Adams. Los Aviation, Devontae Adams. Peter Pan, I'm going to go Jacoby Myers. No, Peter Pan, I'll go Zay Flowers. Peter Pan, I'll go Zay Flowers. Phoenix, I'd go Cedric Tillman. Phoenix, I'd go Cedric Tillman. Caleb Wilson, I'd go Tillman and Sutton. Caleb Wilson, Tillman, and Sutton. Should I start CeeDee Lamb? I'm not crazy about him. Catherine, I'd go Walker. Catherine, I'd go Kenneth Walker. JJ Soto, I'd go Goff. JJ Soto, I'd go Goff. Gavin B, I'd go Bo Nix. Gavin B, I'd go Bo Nix. Hawkeye, I'd go Tillman. Hawkeye, I'd go Tillman. Seems like kind of a sleepy show today. We're not getting as many likes. We're not getting as many shares. We're not getting as many live gold confetti. Smaller audience, so I'm going to change things up a little bit. We are not going to be live. We're going to be live for about another hour. I'm going to end the show sooner, so I'm going to put the emphasis on you guys to ask your questions and just engage a little bit more. I am going to take callers right now. Instead of waiting until 12, I'll take callers now because I'm going to end the show early today. Just don't seem like we got the same vibe. So let's go to some callers. Let's go to Keegan. Keegan's going to be our first caller of the day. Let's see what Keegan wants. Keegan, I'm getting spinning wheel of death. Try us again, Keegan. Try us again. You know I'll let you on right away. Let's go to John. Let's see what John wants to talk about. John DeMonte is going to be our first caller of the day. Getting spinning wheel on John as well. What's up with that? All right, John, you try us again. John, try us again. We'll take another call. Let's see. Let's go to Wyan Rinters. Wyan Rinters is going to be our first call, we think. Wyan, what's good?
Evan Ingram or TJ Hawkinson?
I'd go Evan Ingram just barely.
All right.
Have a good one. Thanks for the call. We're keeping them quick. Los Aviation is going to be our next caller. Let's see what Los wants to talk about. Los Aviation, what's good?
Yeah, it was good. I just had a quick question. I know London's playing Broncos, and Broncos has been locking up their receivers. So I was thinking London or DK.
DK Metcalf, Los Aviation. DK Metcalf. Thanks for the question. Let's go to UV. Let's get UV up on the line. Be quick with your calls. We're going to move fast on the calls this morning. UV, what's good?
Quick question. Cedric Tillman, London, or CeeDee Lamb?
Cedric Tillman.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Next caller is going to be Luis Sebastian. Luis Sebastian next up on the line. See what Luis wants to talk about. Luis, que pasa?
Is Hawkinson good for Kittle out?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Thank you.
Yep. Next caller is going to be Teddy. Let's see what Teddy wants to talk about. Teddy is our next caller up on the line. Teddy, what's good?
What's good? Isaiah Likely or Evan Ingram?
Evan Ingram.
All right.
Next caller is going to be Hawkeye. We're moving through the calls fast. Hit us up if you want to be a caller and join the show as a live guest. Next caller up on the line. Hawkeye, what's good?
I have an issue. I got Winston, Chubb, and Tillman starting. Should I go try to get another quarterback off the waiver wire?
It depends who it is. I don't love starting all three. I would rather sit one of them, Jameson probably being the one. But if you had no other options, I'd probably hold my nose and just get through it. But if there's another quarterback on the waiver wire, I'd consider it.
There's Drake, May, Aaron Rodgers, Herbert, Darnold.
Justin Herbert would be a consideration. Herbert would be a consideration. Herbert and Rodgers, though I don't like Rodgers as much.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a
Be good,
one.
Hawkeye. We'll talk again soon. Be quick with your calls because we're gonna get through them really fast. J.R. Charles, what's good?
What's up? So for flex, do I do Ladd McConkey, Quentin Johnson, or
You gotta stay on TikTok, bud.
yeah, is it Quentin Johnson or Ladd McConkey?
Ladd McConkey, just barely. Have a good one, JR. Hope you enjoy your Sunday. Next caller is going to be Christian Silva. Let's see what Christian Silva wants to talk about. Christian Silva, what's good?
Going on, brother?
What's happening?
Would you start Darnell Mooney or Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill.
And then Russell Wilson or Geno Smith?
Russell Wilson.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Hope you're enjoying the show, Christian Silva. You're one of my favorites. Let's go to Ricardo Sanchez. Ricardo Sanchez is going to be next up on the line. See what Ricardo wants to talk about. Ricardo, what's good?
Just a quick one for the wide receivers because I forgot to put Mike Williams' name right. But it's Tyreek Hill, Darnell Mooney, Xavier Worthy, Pierce, Mike Williams, or Elijah Moore. Pick two.
I'd go Hill and Williams. Hill and Williams.
All right, thanks.
Have a good one. Next caller is going to be Handed To You. Handed To You is one of our loyal subscribers. Let's see what Handed To You wants to talk about. Handed To You, what's good?
Morning, BF. How you doing, brother?
Loving life. How can I help you?
All right, so I got St. Brown. Terry got locked down, got me 2 points, so I need some upside. Do I double down with the wide receivers on the Lions and start J-Mo over Hopkins or Tillman?
Hit me with it one more time.
Okay, so I got St. Brown. Do I start J-Mo over Hopkins or Tillman?
No, I'd go Tillman over J-Mo just barely because I do want to diversify the lineup.
Yep, okay, perfect. That's kind of what I figured. Appreciate you, man.
Have a good one. Handed To You. One of my favorites. Next caller up on the line is going to be Austin. Austin's going to be our next caller. Let's see what Austin wants to talk about. Austin, what's good?
Hey, how's it going? Pittman, Quentin Johnston, Amari Cooper, or Purcell?
Hit me with it one more time.
Pittman, Quentin Johnston, Amari Cooper, or Purcell? Pick two.
I'm going to go Quentin Johnston and Pearsall. Pearsall and Quentin Johnston.
Cool. Would you drop Jordan Mason or Jonathan Brooks for an ad?
It's tough. It's tough because I think Jordan Mason's value has plummeted, not just with Christian McCaffrey coming back, but with Guerendo, or however you pronounce his name, performing really, really well. All of a sudden, Jordan Mason looks like maybe RB2, maybe even RB3. He'd probably be the one I drop. That said, is Jonathan Brooks going to play football this year? Like, is he ever going to play? Like, he is the ultimate, like, waiting for Godot. Like, at some point he's going to show up, but when he does, I don't even know if it'll be worth it. Like, watch him show up in, like, week 16 or 17 when, like, the season's over. Like, it's just a mess. So, I'm fine dropping either one, to be honest.
Cool. Thank you.
Have a good one, Austin. Hope you enjoy the show. Next caller on the line is going to be Mr. OTC. First caller on the line, Mr. OTC, what's good?
What's good?
How can I help you?
Would you start Ridley at the flex or Najee?
Ridley.
Okay, sweet. That's the only thing I got today.
Mr. OTC, you're one of my favorites. Fist bump, dude. Have a great Sunday.
You too.
Next caller up on the line is going to be John. John is next on the line. Let's see what John wants to talk about. John, I'm getting the spinning wheel right now. Try us again. Oh, now we got you. John, what's good?
Hey, Zay Flowers or Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb, just barely.
Okay.
Let's get our next caller, Mets Prods. Mets Prods is one of my favorites. I know Mets Prods is a younger viewer, but Mets Prods, what's good?
Yo, should I start Hunter Henry or Njoku?
Njoku.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, Mets Prods. Next caller. As loyal a viewer as we could have. Sandsifter is one of our most loyal viewers. Let's check out Sandsifter. Sandsifter, what's good?
Hey, good morning. Should I start Hunter Henry or Evan Ingram?
I think it's very, very close. I'm going to go Hunter Henry just barely.
Roger that. Thanks, man.
Have a good one. Next caller on the line, another subscriber, Andrew. Andrew is a loyal subscriber. Let's see what Andrew wants to talk about. Andrew, what's good? Andrew? Andrew? Going once, Andrew. Going twice. Sold. You're gone. Let's get to our next caller. Let's go Eric T. Eric T is going to be next up on the line. See what Eric wants to talk about. Eric T, what's good?
Hey, I'm trying to figure out what you think about Lamar Jackson or Purdy.
I'd go Brock Purdy today. Brock Purdy.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, Eric T. Appreciate you watching the show. Next caller is going to be Six Geese, another loyal subscriber. I do give preference to subscribers. Just a warning. Six Geese, what's good?
Hey, how's it going?
What's happening?
I'm wondering, should I start Juwan Jennings or Lad McConkey today?
Lad McConkey.
I appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Have a good one, Six Geese. Hope you have a great day. Next caller is going to be Ryder. Let's see what Ryder wants to talk about. Ryder's next up. Ryder, what's good?
What's up? So it's not about a start sheet, it's about a trade. I got 2 trades this morning proposed to me. One is J.K. Dobbins and Justin Jefferson for Christian McCaffrey and Cooper Kupp.
Who are you getting?
I'm getting Justin Jefferson and J.K. Dobbins.
No, don't do that deal.
All right, then the other one, I'm getting Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm giving up Devon Achane and Cooper Kupp.
That I would do. That's a trade I would do.
All right, thank you.
Ryder, good luck today. Hope you get a win, bud.
Thank
Next caller on the line is going to be Justin Eubanks. Thanks, David. Thanks, howdy to you. David, really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the show. Justin Eubanks, what's good?
What's up? Ingram or Andrews?
Ingram, just barely.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one, Justin. Good luck this week. Let's go. We don't want Mikey the Irishman. We don't want Mikey the Russian. We don't want Mikey the Swede or the Mexican or the Canadian. We want Mikey the Italian. Let's see what Mikey the Italian wants. Mikey, what's good?
Listen, man. For my running back two, should I start Travis Etienne or Audric Estime?
I'd go Estime.
All right, thanks, man.
Have a good one, Mikey the Italian. Have a great day. David just gave us that gift. If you give us a gift, we're going to let you on the line. David, what's good?
Yo, good morning, man. How are you?
I'm loving life. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. I got a trade proposal this morning. Somebody wants DJ Moore, Dalton Kincaid, and Tyrone Tracy, and they're going to give me Marvin Harrison Jr. and DK Metcalf.
How are you at running back?
I got D. Henry and J.K. Dobbins.
That's it, though.
And then Tyrone Tracy as well.
Yeah, I don't think you have enough. I like the trade. David, this is a tough one. I like the trade. I don't think you have enough depth at running back. And my concern is, great, you just locked in your wide receivers in your flex spot. If one of your two running backs gets injured, if one of your two running backs faces a tough opponent, all of a sudden you have a gaping hole in your starting lineup. I don't know if I do it. It's close. It's very close. I'm kind of on the fence. If you feel like you can get away with only having two running backs rest of season, you do win that trade, but it is a big risk to take.
For sure, yeah, especially with the running back depth. But
that's what I'm saying.
I appreciate the advice, all right?
David, you're the best. Appreciate the call. Hope you have a great day. Next caller is going to be Henry. Let's see what Henry wants to talk about. Henry, what's good?
Yo, should I start T. Higgins or Cedric Tillman today?
Higgins or Tillman? I lean Tillman just barely. I think both have good games, but I'm going to go Tillman just barely.
Thank you.
Have a good one, Henry. Good luck today. Next on the show is going to be Gangamon. Gangamon is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Gangamon wants to talk about. Gangamon, what's good?
Hey, first time, long time.
Thanks so much for watching the show.
I have a flex of either Hawkinson or Demario Douglas today.
Ooh.
Yeah. My only choices.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Because I'm kind of torn on it, I'm going to give you a choose your own adventure, okay? If you feel like you have a very good team and the matchup in terms of your opponent isn't one in which you're feeling like you're staring up at Goliath, then I'd probably lean Hawkinson. Hawkinson has the higher floor, so if you just want safe play, you want to solidify 5 to maybe 8 points, maybe 10, I'd go Hawkinson. However, if you're Butt Fumble Sports, I'm projected to lose by 20 points. I need a player who has high upside. I'm willing to take the risk. It would be Pop Douglas. So if you could play it safe, I'd go Hawkinson. I'd probably go Hawkinson because I prefer high floor plays rather than the risk than a high ceiling play. But based on the matchup you have and who you're going up against in the matchup this week, if you feel like I really need someone to pop, I would, no pun intended, go Pop Douglas just because he, I think, has a better chance for one deep pass downfield from Drake May to get you 12, 14 points. If that were to happen, high risk, high reward.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm in a tight battle today, so we'll see.
So I'd go Hawkinson. Are you in a PPR league?
Yes.
Hawkinson for sure then. Yep.
Sweet. Thank you.
Gangamon, thanks so much for being a long time, first time. Appreciate the call. Hope you enjoy your day. I Am Sam is going to be next on the line. I Am Sam. What's good?
What's going on, brother? Just got a quick one for you. Calvin Ridley or Smith Najibba in flex this week?
Calvin Ridley.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, I Am Sam. Good luck this Sunday. Next caller on the line is going to be Steve. If you're a gift giver, a subscriber, a team member, I will prioritize you. After that, everyone just falls in line. Steve, what's good?
Yo, sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention.
No issue, Steve. What's good?
Jared Goff or Josh Allen?
Okay. Tricky. Here's the only tricky part to it. I think, and I'm going to put this on my big board, so Steve, forgive me because I'm going to do a multitask here. For all of the sports bettors out there, I think Josh Allen scores an anytime touchdown. I think Josh Allen's going to run for a touchdown today against the Chiefs. However, that's for sports bettors. Steve, I think Jared Goff is the better fantasy play. Jared Goff has a phenomenal matchup against a Jacksonville Jaguars team that is just awful. I think Jared Goff bounces back and has a massive game. I'd start Jared Goff. However, Steve, if I were in your position, I might do a bit of an emotional hedge and do some player props on Josh Allen, like an anytime touchdown. So if you start Goff and bench Allen, you could actually benefit from both. So that's a little bit of what I would do if I were in your position.
Okay, cool. One more quick.
Please.
I need a flex bad. I got Quentin Johnson, Amari Cooper if he plays, or DJ Moore.
Hit me with it one more time. Johnston, Moore, and who is in the middle?
Johnson, Moore, and Amari Cooper if he plays.
Quentin Johnston. Quentin Johnston would be the play.
Thank you, sir. Have a great weekend.
You have a great week, whatever. D Graham over on YouTube, I'd go Cedric Tillman. D Graham, I'd go Cedric Tillman. Matt R. Jack. Detroit defense versus Jacksonville. Minnesota against the Titans. I'd lean towards Detroit, actually. I lean Detroit, and I'd go MVS. Matt R. Jack, I'd go Detroit and MVS. Let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy's going to be our next caller up on the line. Reminder, if you want every bet I make every day for free, DM me on Instagram. So if you want my bets, DM me. Jeremy, what's good?
Hey, what's up? So I have a start set right now. I have McConkey, T. Higgins, Juwan Jennings, and I got to start 2 of them. Oh, and Sutton, and Sutton.
Give me the list one more time.
I have Cortland Sutton, T. Higgins, Juwan Jennings, and Lad McConkey. And I'm starting 2 of them.
I'd go McConkey. Give me the others one more time. It's Higgins and who?
It's McConkey, Higgins, Juwan Jennings, and Cortland Sutton.
I'd go Sutton and McConkey. Sutton and McConkey just barely over Higgins. I think it's close, but I'm going to lean towards those 2 barely over Higgins.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate you watching the show. Next caller up on the line is going to be Michael. Michael's going to be our next caller up on the line. See what Michael wants to talk about. Michael, what's good?
Yo.
What's up?
Estimate, Keenan Allen, or Rashad Bateman?
Estime's the play.
All right, I'm in the trenches over here, so I don't even know what to do.
I think it's Estime, bud. You're good. Estime's the play.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Have a great day. Wishing you luck. Let's go to our next caller, Raggedy Pancakes. Raggedy Pancakes, what's up? Raggedy Pancakes, what's good?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Cool. Just one quick question. Would you start Bo Nix or Justin Herbert?
Bo Nix, barely. Bo Nix, just barely.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
Have a great day, Raggedy Pancakes. One of our favorites. Let's go to Jun King. Jun King is going to be our next caller on the line. Jun King, what's good?
Yo, what up, man? Basically, would you start Zay Flowers, Mooney, or Juwan Jennings?
I want to say Juwan Jennings just barely over Flowers.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
Good luck, Jun King. I'm rooting for you on that one because that is a tricky one. Let's go to All-Star Bets. Let's see what All-Star Bets wants to talk about. All-Star Bets is next up. All-Star Bets, what's good?
Yo, what's up?
How can I help you?
So I wanted to know if I should start DK or Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill.
Okay, and then I also have Estime or James Cook. I just because of the matchup.
I'm leaning Estime just barely. I don't feel great about it, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to lean just slightly towards Estime because I do prefer the matchup.
Okay, and then Gibbs or Montgomery?
Gibbs. This is a Gibbs day, I think.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Good luck today. Let's go to the Professor Tundra. The Professor Tundra is going to be our next caller on the line. See what Professor Tundra wants to talk about. Professor Tundra, what's good?
Morning.
Good morning.
Sorry, a little cardio in the morning, but I have Estime, Waddle, Brian Thomas. Who am I starting?
Brian Thomas Jr. I'd go Brian Thomas Jr.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Let's go to APO70. APO70 is going to be our next caller on the line. See what APO wants to talk about. By the way, you want free shares? You want free picks, rather? Share the channel. At 125 shares, we'll give out another free pick. APO70, what's good?
Yeah, you got either Tillman, Chubb, Shakir, or Waddle. You can only start 2.
Give me them again.
Yeah, so Chubb, Shakir, Waddle, and Tillman.
This is going to shock you if you're a regular viewer of the show. I'm going to double up on the Browns. I'm going to take Tillman and Chubb. I think they're the best matchups and they're the best plays.
Perfect. Thank you, man.
Have a good one. Next caller is going to be Mo. Let's see what Mo wants to talk about. Mo's our next caller. Mo, what's good?
I got 3 quick ones, so I'll fire them off quick. Njoku or Pitts?
Njoku.
I have Purdy right now at quarterback, but I can pick up Russ off stream.
I'd go with Russell Wilson. If you can't make the move in time or whatever, it's fine. Purdy's fine, but I think Russell Wilson is a better play.
All right, and last one is Jets defense a drop. They've been on my bench.
Dude, Mo, we are in the same freaking canoe on this one. I drafted the Jets at the start of the season being like, I just solidified this position the entire year. And it's not that their pass defense is bad. It's their run defense. Their run defense is atrocious. And here's my problem with a run defense. A run defense, it isn't like week to week. Like, if they were a bad pass defense, but they played a bad pass offense, you go, okay, maybe they can get away with it. But every team's got a running game. Every team's able to run the ball well enough against them. Yeah. I think they're droppable. I mean that. This may be the last week in which I think they're going to give up points to Jonathan Taylor. Like, I just don't trust them. And if I don't trust them, I probably would move on. Let's put it this way. In one of my leagues, I benched the Jets to start the Dolphins against the Raiders. That tells you all you need to know.
All right. Thanks.
Good luck, Mo. Rooting for you. That's a tough call on that Jets defense. Let's go to Josh Edits. Josh Edits is going to be our next caller on the line. Before I ask the question, Josh Edits, how about our boy Jason Tatum hitting that game-winning, buzzer-beating 3 last night? People say he ain't clutch. What the hell do they know, right, Josh Edits?
Dude, that was awesome.
About damn time, right? Like, everyone talks trash about him, that he can't hit clutch buckets, that it's like Pritchard time at the buzzer. Jason Tatum says, hold my nuts. Loved it.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways, to your question, Josh Edits.
Yeah, he missed the first one, but then he redeemed himself.
And that should have been a foul on against for the Jaylen Brown play. How did Jaylen Brown get thrown to the floor and there's no foul? But anyways, Celtics talk for another day. Josh Edits, what's good?
All right. Should I start JSN or Jerry Jeudy?
Jerry Jeudy.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, Josh Edits, and go Celtics. By the way, if you had a second call and I just hung up on you, try back. It's fine. Mail Kassad is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's try Mail Kassad. Mail Kassad, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What's happening?
All right. I got to pick one, PPR. Juwan Jennings, Higgins, or Quentin Johnson. I want to go Higgins because I know he's coming out.
I would go Higgins as well. I'd go Higgins as well.
Go Higgins?
Yep.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Have a good one, Mail Kassad. Appreciate you watching the show. Cheeto Beard is a top 5 viewer right now. Cheeto Beard, you're a top 5 viewer. We got to get you on the line as a caller because we got to say thank you. So Cheeto Beard is our next caller. Cheeto Beard, what's good?
Hey, man, would you go Tyreek Hill or Tillman?
Oof. I'd go Tyreek Hill barely, but I would go Tyreek Hill.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Cheeto Beard, I got one question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a redhead?
I am.
Okay, that's where the Cheeto Beard comes from. I got it now. Thanks, Cheeto Beard. Have a good one.
You too. Appreciate it.
I got to get some clarity on some of these handles. Let's go Ghost Trucker 420. Ghost Trucker. Oh, you dropped on us, Ghost Trucker. Try us again. Let's go to Keegan. Keegan wants to come back on with another question. Oh, wait. They dropped the first time. Keegan, what's good?
Hello.
What's happening, Keegan?
Hey, so I got a question. We got Aaron Judge or Zay Flowers on flex.
Aaron Judge or Aaron Jones?
I'm at Aaron Jones.
I was about to say, Aaron Judge is somewhere dropping fly balls. But I'd go Aaron Jones. Keegan.
Yeah, he's just been disappointing the past couple weeks, but...
He's got tough matchups, and I'm not going to say he's got a good one this week. You may be disappointed again, but frankly, you're asking about two players who have tough matchups. It's kind of what happens.
Yeah. Do you think Sam Darnold has a little bounce back game, or has he lost his fairy dust?
I don't like Sam Darnold this week. The Titans are a very good pass defense.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take Justin Herbert over him?
Yes, I would. Absolutely Herbert over Darnold.
Okay, sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
Have a good one, Keegan. And by the way, for all those Yankee fans out there, how does it taste? How does losing a World Series taste? I hope it's delicious. I hope it's delicious. Yes, I am a petty Boston fan at heart. Robert's are going to be our next caller. Let's see what Robert wants to talk about. Robert's our next up on the line. Robert, what's good?
Hi. Would you go Cortland Sutton, Tank Dell, or Juwan Jennings?
I'm going to lean Cortland Sutton just barely over Dell. Barely.
Okay, sweet. And for quarterback, would you do Drake, May, Geno Smith, or Stafford?
I'm going to go Stafford. Close, but I'll go Stafford.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Have a good one, Robert. Next caller is going to be Shop. I don't know what the last part of the handle is. Shops? Is our next caller? Shops, what's good?
I was just wondering, would you go Anthony Richardson or Sam Darnold?
Wow. Talk about your poop for shit question. I'd go Sam Darnold. Barely.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, Shops. That's a tough call. That's a tough one. All right. One of my favorite viewers, followers, fans, audience members of all time is on hold. We're going to put him up on the line because this is one of our favorites. D. Turner, 96. Let's see what D. Turner wants to talk about. D. Turner, what's good?
Hey, what's good?
How you living?
Hey, so I'm doing all right. So, question: I'm really stuck. Alexander Madison at bye weeks will kill me. Alexander Madison or Ricky Pearsall?
I'm gonna go Ricky Pearsall just barely.
Okay, well, great. That's all I had. I hope you have a great weekend.
D. Turner, you're one of my favorites. Fist bump. Have a great week, buddy. We'll be talking again soon. Let's go to Derek. Derek's gonna be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Derek Wallow wants to talk about. Derek Wallow, what's good?
What's good, man? How you doing?
What's good?
Let's go with Goff and Darnold. Who do you like?
Goff. Love Goff this week.
Yeah. How about the Jets or the Jets or Chargers D?
I'd go Jets. I don't like it, but I'd go Jets.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Derek, good luck this week. We're rooting for you, buddy. One of our favorites. Let's go to Paulie. Paulie has been a really loyal follower of the show. Let's see what Paulie wants to talk about. Paulie, what's good?
Hey, so I got Najee in for flex, but I'm not really feeling him.
Yeah, I don't like it this week. Bad matchup.
So I'm thinking either JMO, Quentin Johnson, or Pearsall. What do you think?
Okay, it's Jamison Williams. That's who I would go with.
Yeah.
And Paulie, I gotta know, because I'm from Massachusetts. Where are you from, bud?
From the South Shore, down by Plymouth.
Let's fucking go, okay? We're getting a real authentic masshole with us. That's what I love to see. So, Paulie, I definitely go Jamison Williams.
Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate it. Love your show.
I appreciate you. And by the way, there's nothing better than being a New Englander. There's nothing better than being a masshole. And there's nothing better than the fact that the Yankees haven't won a title since 2009. So, Paulie, it's a great day to be alive, and it's a great day to be from New England. Let's go to Damiano. Damiano is going to be our next caller on the line. A lot of Yankee hate today. I know baseball season's way over, but Yankees getting some strays today. Damiano, what's good?
What's good, brother? So I'm kind of on one of those situations where I got some dudes on bye weeks, but would you go Najee Harris or Audric Estime?
Estime has the better matchup. I know this is a brand name versus a no-name. Go with the no-name this week. Who's got the better matchup?
Bet that. Appreciate it, brother.
Have a great day. Rooting for you, Damiano. Let's go to our next call. It's going to be Kevin Harrell. Kevin Harrell's a really loyal viewer of the show. Oh, I guess it's handed to you. You usurped us. What's good?
Sorry about that, man. I'm back for one more question.
Yeah, jump the line there. What's good? Handed to you.
Yep, sorry about that. Hey, so do I start Hopkins, Dobbs, or Moore over CeeDee Lamb?
I'd go Dobbs. I'd probably go Romeo Dobbs.
Roger that. Appreciate it.
By the way, do I feel good about that? No, but I think all of them are kind of equally mid.
I love it, man. Hey, appreciate it.
Have a good one. Okay, Kevin Harrell. I don't know what just happened there. You got jumped on the line. Not this time. Kevin Harrell, super loyal. Kevin, what's good?
What's up, man? So I got Jennings, CD Lamb, I've got DK, and I've got Tillman. I need to start with 2 of those guys.
I'd go Tillman and DK. Tillman and DK.
Cool. All right, thanks, man.
Have a good one, Kevin. Rooting for you. Ghost Trucker 420 tried to come on earlier, dropped for whatever reason. Let's see what Ghost Trucker 420 is smoking today. Ghost Trucker, what's good?
How you doing, man?
Loving life. How can I help you?
I was wondering if you would start Higgins, Hopkins, Dowdle, or Romeo Dobbs, PPR.
Higgins.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Have a good one, Ghost Trucker. Smoke one for me. Let's go Tighten Up Jesse. Tighten Up Jesse is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Tighten Up Jesse wants to talk about.
Hey,
Tighten Up, what's good?
Hey, how's it going? Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a couple questions. So, Pearsall or Deontay Johnson?
Pearsall.
Okay. And then Ridley or Higgins?
I'm going to say Ridley just barely. Close, but I'm going to go Ridley, believe it or not.
Okay, that's where I was going because it's tightened up all day, even though it's not that tightened up this season. But
what else, bud?
No, that's it. Thank you for your questions.
Have a great one. Tighten Up Jesse. Reminder for all of you guys out there, I research for fantasy and sports betting every day. I spend a majority of my time researching data because I love sports data and quantitative analysis. Because of that, I make all of my bets every day based on data, matchups, weather, officiating, whatever information I can get my hands on. If you want to see every bet that I make every day, every game pick, every total play, every player prop bet, every round robin, every parlay, if you want to see every bet that I make, regardless of the sports book or type of bet, DM me on Instagram. But Fumble Sports, I give away my picks for free. Why? 2 reasons. 1, you're a sports fan just like me. You want to get some entertainment out of watching sports. You want to put some money on it. You shouldn't have to pay for your picks. You shouldn't have to pay for someone's picks. So, because I'm just like you and I empathize, I give away my picks for free. That's 1. 2, I found a sponsor that allows me to post my picks for free. Sharps is like a giant bulletin board for sports betting. Every time I place a bet, it automatically posts the bet up on the app. It's not behind a paywall. It's never hidden. Really accessible. All you got to do is go to my profile and check out the picks that I make every day. It's free. It's easy. DM me on Instagram if you want them. Game picks, total plays, player prop bets. Every bet that I make every day is available for free because you shouldn't pay for my picks. You should get them for free and then decide whether you want to follow them or fade them, but that's up to you. DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports, just like Frank did. Frank Salazar, thanks for DMing me. You just got every bet I make every day. It's that easy. DM me on Instagram. I give away all of my picks for free because you're a sports fan just like me, and I want you winning money. That's what I want. I don't want your money. I want you winning money. Let's go to our next caller. Next up on the line is Austin. Austin, what's good?
What's up, man? I'm struggling to pick between Diop, Shakir, JSN, and Pearsall. Who would you go with?
Hit me with it one more time.
Diop, Shakir, Pearsall, or JSN?
I'm leaning Pearsall. I'm leaning Pearsall just barely, Austin, and I think George Kittle being out does positively impact that.
Okay, all right, appreciate it.
Good luck, man. Rooting for you, Austin. Hope it goes well. Next caller, very loyal viewer. Got to get him on the line. Plugs Burton. Plugs Burton's gonna be our next caller. Plugs, what's good?
What's up, man? So I got 3 receivers I need to start 2. Calvin Ridley, Darnell Mooney, and Jameson Williams.
Ridley and Williams are the 2.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Have a great day, Plugs. Rooting for you, bud. Next caller. Might be a little stinky, but we're going to try it anyways. We're going to go Poopy Scoopy 14 is going to be our next caller on the line. Imagine your handle was Poopy Scoopy. Let's go to Poopy Scoopy. What's good?
All right, here's the deal. I need to I have a flex spot. I got Estime, I got BTJ, and then I got Waddle. Who we going with?
I'd go BTJ just barely. BTJ just barely.
All right, Thanks, dog.
Good luck, Poopy Scoopy. I hope it doesn't stink for you. Let's go to Andrew. We do prioritize subscribers, and Andrew's a subscriber. Andrew, what's good?
Hey man, how's it going?
Love and life.
Should I go Pearsall or Najee at flex?
Pearsall.
Okay, thanks.
Good luck today. Rooting for you. Hope you have a great Sunday, Andrew. Thanks for being a subscriber. Next caller is going to be Kahlberg. Kahlberg's a loyal viewer of the show. Let's see what Kahlberg wants to talk about. Kahlberg, what's good?
Ferguson, Hunter Henry, or Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill. I'm going to go Hunter Henry. I'm going to go Hunter Henry just barely over Taysom Hill, but it's close.
Okay, and then should I start Estime over McConkey or Tillman?
No.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Kahlberg, what's the final score of Ravens-Steelers going to be today?
I'm saying 27-24 Steelers.
Woo! We got a high scoring one, Kahlberg. Rooting for you. Hope you enjoy the game today. Let's get to our next caller. It's going to be Jack Monroe. Jack Monroe is going to be our next caller up on the line. Jack, what's good?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Chase Brown or Kareem Hunt this week?
Kareem Hunt.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good luck, Jack. Rooting for you. Let's go to Brock Hopkins. Brock Hopkins is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Brock wants to talk about. Brock, what's good?
Yo, what's up? Should I start Higgins or Jennings?
Higgins.
And do you think Mark Andrews is good for Kittle being out?
It's okay. He's not my favorite tight end this week, but he's okay. Sorry, I wish I could give you more confidence. I like Taysom Hill more. I like Jonnu Smith more. I like Hunter Henry more. I like Dawson Knox the most.
Okay. I think all of them are picked up, though.
Give it a try. See what's out there. Otherwise, start Andrews. You're fine then. Let's go to Mason. Mason 90 PK is going to be our next caller. Let's see what Mason wants to talk about. Mason, what's good?
Hello?
What's happening, Mason? Mason, you got to stay on TikTok, bud. Otherwise, we mute you. I can't hear you.
Do I start Zay Flowers, Brian Thomas Jr., or T. Higgins? I need one.
I'm going to go T. Higgins just barely over BTJ, okay? T. Higgins just barely over BTJ.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, Mason. Rooting for you. Let's go to Dash Ray Moore. Dash Ray Moore is going to be our next caller. Let's see what Dash Ray wants to talk about. Dash Ray, what's good?
Hey, man. I just wanted to know if what you thought about either Puka or Garrett Wilson, with Puka potentially being shadowed.
It's Garrett Wilson, right. It's because I don't know who Christian Gonzalez is going to cover. I would go Garrett Wilson. Yep.
Appreciate it, man.
Have a great day. If you guys want every bet I make every day, DM me on Instagram. We have about an hour and 10 minutes until kickoff of NFL Week 11 Sunday games. If you want to see every bet that I make, every player prop bet, every game pick, every total play, DM me on Instagram. By the way, we're not done giving away picks during the show. We just haven't gotten any live goal confetti or any new subscribers in a while. I will give out another pick right now just to say thank you for you guys watching the show. But make sure you continue to DM me on Instagram for all of my bets and continue to throw live goal confetti on the show to make sure you're getting the picks that we give out during the show. Next pick that we're going to give out, we're going back to a game pick. I'm going to take the Rams at -2.5. Thank you, Mets. Thank you, Mets Prods. And thanks for the gift that we just got there, the live goal confetti. Thanks, Shanda the Wine Panda. You're the best. We're taking Rams -2.5. Rams to cover. Rams -2.5 is the latest pick we put on the board. Rams -2.5. Got another one for you. Raiders. Dolphins. Raiders, Dolphins, we're going under 48.5. Raiders, Dolphins, under 48.5. Raiders, Dolphins, under 48.5. Not done yet. I'm going to give you two picks on the same player. One player, two different picks. You guys ready? I got Will Levis over half a passing touchdown. Will Levis over half a passing TD, okay? Will Levis, I think he throws a touchdown. You know what I think he also does? I think he throws an interception. Will Levis over half a touchdown. Will Levis, or over half a passing touchdown, I should say. And Will Levis over half and INT. By the way, hand it to you is like, we want picks, we want picks, we want picks. Guess what? We are giving out a ton of picks right now. Rapid fire on picks, everyone. Rapid fire on picks. We're going to give out 5 picks right now. You ready? Let's go. Next pick, Russell Wilson, over 224.5 passing yards. Russell Wilson, over 224.5 passing yards. Next pick, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston, over 224.5 passing yards. So we just gave out 2 quarterback plays. We think both of them go over 224.5 passing yards. One's Russell Wilson, one's Jameis Winston. We have a few more picks to give out. Next one is going to be Jonathan Taylor, over 69.5 rushing yards. Jonathan Taylor to get to 70 rushing yards. Jonathan Taylor over 69.5 rushing yards. Another pick coming, Christian McCaffrey. We already took him on receptions. We're also going to take Christian McCaffrey over 69.5 rushing yards. Christian McCaffrey over 69.5 rushing yards. Another pick coming out. Here we go. Dawson Knox, over 2.5 receptions. Dawson Knox, over 2.5 receptions. Last pick to say thank you for all the live gold confetti. We are taking Kyron Williams, anytime TD. Kyron Williams, anytime touchdown. We've put a lot of picks up on the board so far during the show. We still have a lot more to give out, so don't stop with the confetti and don't stop hitting that share button. Godfather, I'd go Russell Wilson. Godfather, Russell Wilson. Weston Adams, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Weston Adams, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Bongwick, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Bongwick, I'd go Quentin Johnston. Braden, I'd go Reed. Braden, I'd go Reed. Let's get another caller. Cook, thank you so much for being greatest supporter of the show. Let's see what Cook wants to talk about. Cook, great to have you with us. What's good? Cook, you with us? Cook, going once. Cook, going twice. Cook, try us back. Cook, we missed you, bud.
Oh, he just called me on there. Damn it.
Cook, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, buddy.
Let's go, bud.
Hey, 3 quick ones for you. Jennings or Jameson?
Jameson.
Okay. Love Mahomes or
Goff. Even with Jameson Williams, I'd double up.
All right, and then Geno, Wilson, or Darnold? This is all different teams, by the way.
Geno, Wilson, or Darnold? Russell Wilson.
All right, thanks, buddy. Have a good day.
Have a great day, Cook. One of my favorites. Another one of my favorites because he supports the show like a freaking maniac. The RJ. The RJ is one of my favorites. Shares the channel better than anybody here. Let's see what's up. Let's see what the RJ wants. RJ, what's good?
What's good about Fumble?
How can I help you?
So I actually wanted to just let you know, I want to get your advice the other day. I started Eckler at my flex instead of Pittman.
Nice, right? Worked out for us.
Eckler is wide receiver 1, I guess.
I guess he played that way.
But yeah, I was just wondering what picks you have. I just got in not too long ago.
DM me on Instagram. I give away all my picks for free, RJ.
All right, sounds good.
See you there. By the way, that goes for all of you. I give away my picks, so if you want a recap of the picks and you can't see them up on the screen, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, you can see them on my screen. But if you want all of my picks, just DM me on Instagram. Just like Hayden Watson did. Hayden Watson DM'd me on Instagram. Got every single pick I make every day. Every day. Let's go to Westcott. Westcott is going to be our next caller on the line. Westcott is going to be our next caller. Spinning wheel. Westcott, what's good?
How's it going, man?
Love and life. How can I help you?
I got a question. I got D-Hop and I got BTJ.
BTJ.
And I do not know the starting
BTJ.
Flex. All right, you're right. I'm taking your advice, dude. Big fan, by the way. Dude.
I appreciate it, bud. Anything else?
That's all, man. I appreciate it.
Have a great Sunday. We're rooting for you. Thanks for watching the show. Next caller is Ryan Gregson. Ryan Gregson's going to be our next caller up on the line. Let's see what Ryan Gregson wants to talk about. Ryan, what's good?
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening?
So I got a question for you. So this team, I really need to win this week. So should I take a chance on Taysom Hill or stick with Evan Ingram?
Ooh. I'd probably lean Evan Ingram. I still lean Evan Ingram. Barely. Close, though, Ryan. Good question.
I appreciate it. Thank
Be
you.
good, Ryan. Let's get our next call. It's going to be Borg1EE. Borg1EE is our next caller on the line. Borg, what's good?
Oh, what's good, bro? So, anyway, how's your day so far?
How's my day? Freaking amazing. I get to talk sports. Couldn't be better.
Perfect. Okay, so I have 2 questions. I'll make them fast. So, Anthony Richardson or Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. And Estime Madison or what's his name again? Travis Etienne.
I'd go Estime. I'd go Estime just barely.
And I'm sorry, pick 2.
I would sit Etienne.
Okay. Thank you so much. And do you think you would bench Tyreek or Devontae Adams for Juan Jennings?
No, I'd start both of them and sit Jennings.
And sit Jennings for Tillman?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
Have a great day. Appreciate the support, bud. Let's go to Isaac Daniel. Isaac Daniel is going to be a next caller on the line, and then we're going to give out another pick because we got more confetti. So after this call, another pick. Isaac Daniel, what's good?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. What's happening?
I have a quick couple of questions. Start one, Jameson Williams or Amari Cooper?
Jameson Williams.
Okay, in that same league, I have K9 as my flex. Should I start him or J.K. Dobbins?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to go J.K. Dobbins just barely. Very close, though.
Okay. On the other league, I have starting David Montgomery over Aaron Jones. Do you think that's smart?
Hit me with that again.
I have starting David Montgomery over Aaron Jones.
Absolutely the right move. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, Isaac Daniel. Thanks for watching the show. Good luck today. Okay, guys, I'm going to give out another pick because we got live goal confetti. Every time we get live goal confetti or a TikTok subscriber or a subscriber, regardless of the platform, we give out a pick. No matter the platform, when we get a subscriber, we got to say thank you by giving away a pick. So, next free pick we're giving out, I'm taking Ladd McConkey. A lot of you have talked about Ladd McConkey. I'm taking Ladd McConkey over 49.5 receiving yards. Ladd McConkey over 49.5 receiving yards. Latest pick we put up on the board. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you're loving the content. Godfather, I'd go BTJ. Godfather, BTJ. Jason 760, I'd go Debo. Jason 760, I'd go Debo. Lucas Valdez, I'd go Russell Wilson. Lucas Valdez, I'd go Russell Wilson. Whittington, I'd go Hill and Knox. Whittington, I'd rather go Hill and Knox. Tiberius, I'd go Love. Tiberius, I'd go Jordan Love just barely, I think. Very close, though. Godfather, we got your question answered. Chip 590, I'd go Dobbins and I'd go Knox. Chip 590, I'd go Dobbins and Knox. Michael, I'd go Pitts. Michael, I think I lean Pitts. Jay, I'd go Bo Nix. Jay, Bo Nix. Chronicle Fall, I'd go Tillman. Chronicle Fall, I'd go Tillman. Carpet Man 49ers, I'd go Pearsall. Carpet Man 49ers, I'd go Pearsall. Funky Town, thanks for the cowboy hat. I don't know if you guys knew this. I was named after Wyatt Earp, so I've got a lot of cowboy in me. Feels right to have a cowboy hat on my head. Brian, James Cook, Etienne, or Jalen Warren. Brian, I'd go James Cook. Brian, I'd go James Cook. Sneaky, flex, full PPR. Sneaky, I would bench JSN. Sneaky, I'd bench JSM. Mitchman, I'd start Goff. Mitchman, I'd start Goff. Let's get another caller on the line. Let's go to Jordan. Jordan is one of my favorites. Jordan is a loyal viewer of the show. Let's see what Jordan wants to talk about. Jordan Johnson, what's good?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Loving life. How can I help you?
I was going to see, would you take the risk of starting CeeDee Lamb tomorrow, knowing he's questionable, or should I play it safe and start like Tillman or
Start Tillman. Start Tillman.
Start Tillman?
Yep.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, and hope you have a good Sunday of football.
I hope you do, too. I hope it's a lot of winning for us both. We'll talk again soon, Jordan. Next caller on the line is going to be RS. RS is going to be our next caller on the line. See what RS is wanting to talk about. RS, what's good?
What's good, yo?
How you living?
Good. I was just wondering, I have Sam Laporta, but he's out, and I have Kate Auden, who's on bye. So I have a few options for tight end is like Dawson Knox, Hunter Henry.
Love Dawson Knox this week. I'd go Dawson Knox.
All right, appreciate it.
Have a good one, RS. I'm always interested when people talk in such a soft voice. I'm always curious what's going on in their life. Is there like a baby in the room? Anyways, we're back to our calls. Let's go to Nick M. Nick M is going to be our next caller on the line. Nick M is next up. Spinning wheel, spinning wheel. Can we get it? Nick M, try us back. Nick M, I'm getting bad connection. Try us again, bud. Try us again. I'll let you on. Let's go to Oxnard. Oxnard Eagles going to be our next caller on the line. Oxnard, what's good?
Hey, how's it going? I'm kind of battling with the Tyreek wrist injury. Is that serious? Because I'm thinking about benching him, but it sounds weird.
Your thing is benching Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, I don't know if that wrist injury is like really serious. Apparently, he has like a bad wrist injury.
Yeah, I got it, but he's playing. Who else would you play instead of him?
The only thing I have is Calvin Ridley and Jerry Jeudy, averaging over eight.
I'd play Hill. I'd play Hill.
Okay, and then Juwan Jennings. Should I sit Juwan Jennings since you told a lot of people to sit Juwan Jennings with what I have on my bench is Calvin Ridley and Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, I play Ridley.
Okay, all right, cool. I appreciate that.
Have a good one, Oxnard Eagle. We'll talk again soon. Next caller on the line is going to be Nehemia? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but okay. Nehemia is going to be next on the line. Nehemia, what's good?
Hey, I just have one question. Either Tillman or Josh Downs. Who should I start?
Tillman.
All right, thank you so much.
Have a great day. Rooting for you. Let's go to SCF. SCF is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what SCF wants to talk about. Oh, spinning wheel. Can we get there? SCF, try us back. We're getting a bad connect. Oh, did we connect? No, we didn't. SCF, try us back, okay, bud? Try us back because we're getting a bad connection. We're going to go to Joe Glow. Joe Glow is going to be our next caller. Let's see what Joe Glow wants to talk about. Joe Glow, what's good?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Love and life.
One quick question. CJ Stroud or Justin Herbert?
I'm going to go I'm going to go Stroud just barely. Stroud just barely.
All right, appreciate it.
Have a good one, Joe Glow. Okay, SCF, we're going to try this again. Let's see if we can get SCF on the line. SCF is our next caller. It's one of my favorites. SCF, what's good?
Hey, man, how we doing?
Love and life. How you doing?
Yeah, good. If you can hear cars, I'm just walking back from my football, so sorry about that.
No worries.
2 questions today. One, Richardson, sit or drop for Geno Smith?
I would play Geno Smith. I play Geno.
Okay, and this one's a baseball question. Where do we think Juan Soto's going to land?
Okay, okay. SCF, how old are you?
16.
Okay. You're 16, so you're a youngin'. You won't remember this. Back in the 90s, there was a player named Bernie Williams who was a superstar for the Yankees. Maybe not a superstar, but a very, very good player for the Yankees, center fielder. Went on to help them win multiple championships, was a part of their dynasty. There was a time Bernie Williams was a free agent, and Bernie Williams started talking to the Red Sox and telling everyone how much he wanted to play for the Red Sox and how much he loved Boston and how great it would be. You know what that did? It made the Yankees spend more money. That's what's happening right now. Juan Soto is talking to the Red Sox and the Blue Jays to drive up the price tag that the Mets and the Yankees are ultimately going to pay. As of right now, I still think that Juan Soto is going to go to the Yankees. I still think that. If not the Yankees, I think it's the Mets. I think the Red Sox are probably a long distance third place. But right now, I think it's the Yankees because I think the Yankees will probably offer enough money to be comparable to the Mets. And I do think Juan Soto would rather play in the Bronx rather than in Citi Field in Queens. So SCF, I'm going to take kind of a lazy answer, and I'm going to say the Yankees.
No, it is an interesting one because, like you said, he's talking to other teams, but like he's just driving up some price.
His agent, Scott Boras. This is all about getting the highest price.
Yeah, I mean, he's a hell of a player, so it's someone's going to get lucky, and he'll say, I'll sign for you. Someone's going to get lucky.
What I like about Juan Soto that I didn't like about Mike Trout or others is Juan Soto isn't about a five-tool player. He's actually just a great hitter. He's an okay defender. He's not a great runner. He doesn't have great speed. And what I actually like about that is you know what you're getting. When you invest in him, you know you're just going to get one of the best hitters in baseball history for the next 10, 12, 13 years. So if I were the Yankees or the Mets or the Red Sox, I would absolutely try and get him. But at this point, I think he's probably going to end up staying in New York.
I appreciate it, man. Have a good day.
You have a great day and enjoy life across the pond. Next caller on the line is going to be Randall. Let's get to Randall. We have a lot of repeat callers, so Randall's one of the few non-repeats. We'll get to some repeat callers right after. Randall, what's good?
Hey, how's it going?
Love and life. How can I help you?
So what's Amari's status? I don't know if is he gonna be out this week or is he good to go?
Here's the problem. I'll check on it right now. Amari Cooper expected, according to 44 minutes ago, he's expected to be available, so he is going to play. I don't love his matchup, so I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, I'm super excited that he can play. I actually think he's still kind of a bust, but he is playing today.
Awesome. Well, I have a bunch of guys for you to pick from here. I need one flex position here. I got Pickens at my other flex, so I think that's a pretty solid solid pick for this week. But the other one would be, I have a deep bench, so get ready. Josh Downs, Ricky Pearsall, Bucky Irving, or Khalil Shakir.
Well, Bucky's on a bye. Bucky's on a bye.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, so he's not playing today. Glad we could make that really easy for you. So give me the other ones again.
Downs, Khalil Shakir, or Ricky Pearsall.
Downs, Khalil Shakir. I'd go Ricky Pearsall.
Awesome, thanks, man. That's all I had.
I hope you enjoy the show and good luck today.
Thank you. You too.
Let's get another caller up here. Let's go to Mets Prods. Mets Prods is going to be our next caller. He's a repeat caller this morning. Mets, what's good?
I've got a trade offer. I get Mixon and Darnell Mooney, and I give up Kyron and Puka. The only thing is that they don't have buys, and I need to win out. So.
Say it one more time.
So I get Mixon and Darnell Mooney, and I give up Puka and Kyron.
I wouldn't do it. I know you're overloaded on the Rams offense, and I don't love that, but I actually like your side of the deal a little bit more.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Good luck, Mets Prods. We'll talk again soon. Next caller. Oh, D. Turner's got to follow up. Let's go to D. Turner. We only have a few minutes left of the show. D. Turner, what's good?
Hey, what's up? So I just got a weird trade offer, and then I got a start to sit question. So a guy offered me George Pickens for Tyreek. I don't know how I feel about it.
I would do it.
Yeah, okay.
I'd rather own Tyreek Hill.
So that's all I needed to hear. And then Jared Goff or Drake May?
Jared Goff. He's probably my favorite quarterback of the week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Have a great day, D. Turner. Next caller is going to be Ty Markman. Ty Markman's going to be our next caller up on the line. Let's see what Ty wants to talk about. Ty Markman, what's good?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Should I start Addison, Freiermuth, or Demarcus Robinson? Because I have Marv on a bye.
Say him one more time.
So it's Addison. This is for the flex.
Yep.
Addison, Freiermuth, or Demarcus Robinson because Marv's on a bye.
This is going to be shocking. I'd go Freiermuth. I think Freiermuth's got the best matchup. I think he's got the best chance for points. I'd go Freiermuth.
Yeah, so if you didn't say him, I was going to say, should I start Andrews or Freiermuth? So I guess I'll...
That answers your question for you. I guess I double up on the tight ends.
Yeah. And do you think Stroud's good for this week?
Yes, I do. Especially with Nico Collins back. Okay, Ty. Thanks for the question. Let's go to FLE. FLE Vibe is going to be our next caller on the line. FLE Vibe is our next caller. Let's see what's good. FLE, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man? Should I go Eaton or Tillman at flex?
Tillman.
Much preached, man. Much preached.
Good luck. Let's go to Donnie Kane. Donnie Kane looking good in the shades. Let's see what Donnie Kane wants to talk about this morning. Donnie Kane, what's good?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, sir. All right. Start 2. Hill, London, and Puka.
Hill, London, and Puka start 2. I'd go Hill and Puka. Puka. It's a tough one because I don't know who Christian Gonzalez is going to cover from the Rams, but I still think I like Puka a little bit more.
Okay, last quick one. Chase Brown or Cook this week?
I'm going to lean Chase Brown just barely. Close, but I'll lean Chase Brown.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Have a great one, Donnie Kane. We just got a new subscriber over on YouTube. Tech Gamer BB just subscribed on YouTube. For every subscriber on every platform, we give away a free pick to say thank you for you subscribing. So here's a free pick to say thank you for all of the new subscribers. Specifically, in this case, it's Tech Gamer BB. So Tech Gamer, this one's for you. Next pick we're putting up on the board, it's going to be a sack play for you. I'm taking Rashawn Gary over 0.25 sacks. Rashawn Gary over 0.25 sacks. That's the latest pick on the board. I have 3 more players I like to get a sack this week. Throw some confetti in the air or subscribe on any platform, and we'll give away another free pick. Thanks for watching the show. IDK is going to be our next up on the line. Let's see what IDK wants to talk about. IDK, what's good?
What's up? I need a tight end and a flex. I have TJ Hawkinson, Mark Andrews, Jerry Jeudy, and Christian Watson.
I'd go Hawkinson and Jeudy. Hawkinson and Jeudy.
Yeah, that's what I got in right now.
Good. Way to go. Let's get to our next caller. Let's go to Derek. Derek has a follow-up question from earlier. See what Derek wants to talk about. Oh, Derek, we're getting spinning wheel of death again. Derek, hit us up. You're muted now. Derek, you with us? Derek, you're on mute. I can't hear you. I got to drop you, bud. We're going to move someone else. Let's go to Sports Media 24/7, loyal follower of the show. Let's see what Sports Media wants to talk about. Sports Media, what's good?
What's up, bro?
What's happening?
All right, should I start 2? Dell, Jennings, Shakir.
Dell, Jennings, Shakir. I'd go Dell, Sports Media.
And who's your second option?
Jennings.
Jennings. All right. Thank you.
Have a good one, Sports Media. Enjoy your Sunday. Next caller is going to be Mason. Mason wants a follow-up. Let's see what Mason wants to talk about. Mason, what's good? Oh, spinning wheel of death still going. Connection getting a little tough here. Mason, try us again. I'm getting spinning wheel of death. Try us again. Let's go to Jake. Jake's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Jake wants to talk about. Jake, what's good?
Yo, what's up? So with CD being questionable, I have him sitting in my flex right now, wondering if I should replace him with Devontae Adams or Chase Brown.
Devontae Adams.
Appreciate it. Thank
Have
you.
a good one, Jake. Good luck today. Next caller on the line, Mr. OTC. He said he only had one question. We knew he'd have a second eventually. Let's go to Mr. OTC. What's good?
Yes, sir. I acknowledge the travel chief.
That's right. What's good?
I gotta pick one. George Pickens, Addison, or Reed.
Pickens.
Okay. Would you go Stafford or Cousins this week?
Stafford.
All right, I figure Stafford this week.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's going against a weak defense.
Yep.
All right. That's all it for me today.
Mr. OTC, you're one of my faves. Next caller on the line is going to be Funky Town. Let's see what Funky Town is bringing to the table. Let's see what Funky Town's question is.
Yeah,
Funky Town, what's good?
I got Collins, Tank Dell, Sutton, Tyreek, Jameson Williams, start 3.
Hill, Collins, and Jameson Williams.
Appreciate it.
Have a great one, Funky Town. Another one of my favorites. We're getting a lot of my favorites up on the line, which I like. Mail Kassad is going to be next up on the line. Let's see what Mail Kassad wants to talk about. Only a few more minutes left of the show, everybody, so get those questions in. Mail, what's good?
Hey, what's good, buddy? How are you? Another question for you. I got the Chiefs defense, Dolphins defense, or Saints defense.
Dolphins.
All right, buddy. Thank you. I love your show. See ya.
Let's go to Ross Alex. Ross Alex is going to be our next caller. Oh, Ross, you dropped on us. Try us again, Ross. We're here for you. Let's go to Christian Silva. Let's see what Christian wants to talk about. Christian, what's good?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Hey, so I got George Kittle in both of my leagues. Obviously, he's out. What shows he's going to be out? I have Hunter Henry in one and Hawkinson in the other.
Nice.
Henry or Hawkinson? Because in my second league, Henry's a free agent.
I prefer Henry. I prefer Henry in both.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Good luck, man. Next caller on the line is going to be Ross Alex. Let's see if we can get Ross Alex connected this time. Ross, what's good?
Hey, bro. I'm in QB hell, man. Do I start Nix or Love today?
I would start Bo Nix. I'd start Bo Nix just barely.
Over Goff as well?
No. Jared Goff is my favorite quarterback of the week. I think Jared Goff's a must start.
I'm picking him up on the waiver now. Thanks, man.
Get at it, Ross Alex. Get that dub, bud. Rooting for you. Next caller on the line is going to be Cameron. Let's see what Cameron wants to talk about, as he is the next caller that we've got going.
Guys? No.
Cameron, what's good?
Josh Downs.
Go ahead. Josh Downs or who?
Josh Downs or Devontae Adams?
Devontae Adams, Cameron.
Thank you.
Quick question. How old are you guys? Oh, they dropped on us. I wanted to see how old they were, because I have to admit, the younger a fantasy football owner is, the happier I am. We got to raise these fantasy owners young. We got to get them in early, like 11, 12, 13. Get them into fantasy football. Make sure they're into it. So I'm just a fan of when you're a kid and you play fantasy football against adults, it makes you smarter for life. It means you can engage with people. I think it's a great thing. So I'm very pro people getting into fantasy early in life. Let's go to Justin Hudson. Justin Hudson's going to be our next caller. Let's see what Justin wants to talk about. Justin, what's good?
What's up, man? All right, I need to pick two. So I've got Chase Brown, T. Montgomery, and Kenneth Walker.
How many do I get to start? Two?
Yeah, two.
Montgomery and Higgins. Montgomery and Higgins would be the two.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Have a good one, Justin. Next caller is going to be Kareem. Karam. Karam is going to be our next caller. I think is it Karam?
Yeah, it's Kareem.
Oh, it's Kareem. Sorry, Kareem. I fucked that one up. What's good, bud?
All right, so Taysom Hill, Dawson Knox, or T.J. Hawkinson?
I'd go Dawson Knox just barely.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Next caller is going to be Daniel. Daniel's our next caller on the line. Let's see what Daniel's bringing to the table. Daniel, what's good?
Hey, I got George Kittle. He's injured, so I got Jonnu Smith or Taysom Hill.
I'd go with Jonnu Smith just barely. Close, though.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Next caller, Regulators, mount up, because we've got Warren G. Warren G is going to be our next person on the line. So Regulators, mount up, because Warren G is about to enter the chat. Warren G, what's good?
What's good? What's going on?
What's happening?
Okay, I've got Tucker Kraft or Hunter Henry.
It's close. It's close. I'm going to go Hunter Henry just barely. Hunter Henry just barely.
Okay, that's who I put in. Thank you. And then the second one, I've got CeeDee Lamb, questionable.
Yep.
So do I go with Ridley? My options are Ridley or Mooney.
Ridley.
Should I drop CD out of the lineup completely?
Yep.
And just go Mooney and Ridley?
No. It's enough of a risk with CeeDee Lamb's health that if you don't feel like he's going to play tomorrow, sure. I don't have any knowledge that's greater than yours about his start or sit status for tomorrow in terms of health. So if you don't want to run the risk, just bench him.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it, Warren G. Good luck today. Let's go to Ricardo Sanchez. Ricardo Sanchez is our next on the line. Let's see what Ricardo wants to talk about. Ricardo, what's good?
Hey, quick question. I didn't realize that I didn't have an open spot to pick up Mike Williams. Would you drop Worthy to pick up Mike Williams?
Yes, I would, actually. Yes, I would.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one, Ricardo. Appreciate the call. Hope you enjoy the show. Quishine, one of my favorite callers. Dude is loyal, good follower. Quishine, what's good?
What up, man? How you doing today?
Loving life. How can I help you?
Hey, it's one of the biggest weeks of fantasy I've had in a while.
It is a big week of fantasy for all of us, but I want to make sure we get you that dub. How can we help?
So, who would you start? I have Kenneth Walker and Saquon, of course, at running back, and then I'm flexing ETN. Would you do that today?
How about this? Give me all of my
ETN
options.
Brian Thomas.
Yeah, give me all the options, and I'll pick the ones I like.
All right. I can either start Addison at receiver or Brian Thomas, basically.
Brian Thomas Jr.
So start him and ETN?
Yeah.
Or should I flex Addison instead of ETN?
No, I don't really like Addison today. He doesn't have a great matchup, actually.
Okay, one more thing, and I'll get out your hair.
No issue.
I'm in a super flex.
Yikes.
I'm thinking about benching Aaron Rodgers and maybe starting another receiver instead. I have Waddle. I could start Madison. I could start Michael Pittman. Should I always start?
I don't like any of them enough. I think Aaron Rodgers is actually probably the best play out of the names that you gave me.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and super flex it. And then I got two at quarterback, so start both of them.
That sounds like what the right play is. Yep.
All right, then. Appreciate it.
Be good. Next caller on the line. They don't come any better than Felix Blood. Felix Blood's as loyal a caller as we could possibly have. Felix, what's good?
What's up, man?
How you living?
Good. Okay, so you already gave me advice this week on to start BTJ over a couple of the wide receivers I gave you, but there's news that broke out with George Kittle being out.
Yep.
And I have Pearsall on my bench. Should I replace him with BTJ?
I would still play BTJ. It's the right thought, Felix. I give you a lot of credit because it's the right domino effect of thoughts, which is if Kittle's out, does Pearsall's value go up? Yes, but I still don't think he's as valuable as BTJ. And the reason for that is the Minnesota Vikings, as a pass defense, are bottom 6 in the league, bottom 7 in the league. So they just give up a lot of pass yards. With even with Mac Jones playing, I think the Vikings give up enough pass yards. Sorry, the Lions. We're talking about the Lions. Sorry, Lions are bottom 5 in the pass defense. So I think BTJ does well enough against the Lions secondary to make him worth the start. Sorry about the confusion.
No. All right, man. Once again, you always give me the right advice, bro. Thank you.
I hope we do it again, Felix. Rooting for you. Let's go to Dustin. Dustin's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Dustin wants to talk about. If you haven't, by the way, already, hit the follow button. If you haven't followed the channel, make sure you follow Fumble Sports. Dustin, what's good?
Yeah, Taylor, Kareem Williams, or Montgomery. Start 2.
Kareem Williams?
Carry on Williams.
Okay. Give me the list of names one more time.
Montgomery, Taylor, and Williams.
Kyron Williams.
Yeah,
I was about to be like, who the hell is he talking about? That's close. I'd go Kareem Hunt and Kyron Williams. Hunt and Williams.
Hunt and Williams?
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Good luck, Dustin. Next caller is going to be Jackson. Jackson's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Jackson wants to talk about. Jackson, what's good?
How's it going, man?
Loving life. How can I help you?
PPR league. I'm trying to decide between Debo and DK because Debo's got no Kittle today.
I'm going to go Debo. The lack of Kittle is probably what tips it over the scale. If Kittle was playing, I'd probably lean DK, but for the moment, I'm leaning Debo.
What about that last game where he had those 2 touchdowns called back? I almost went crazy on him,
Jackson, one thing I will always say is, one, don't overreact to past performances as a reflection of what you're going to get today. The past is the past, the present's the present. The two don't necessarily have a bearing on the other. But what I would also say is, even though he had 2 touchdowns called back, it actually gives me a bit of optimism. Call me crazy, but those are 2 plays in which the offense was designed for him to score a touchdown. Other things happened and they got called back, but I like the fact that the offense is designed, structured, and actually being called to try to get him to score. So I actually take it as a positive. That's my kind of...
DK, that's what I'm saying.
That's my reaction to it.
All right, so Debo.
Yep, Debo's the play.
Thank you.
Later, Jackson. Next caller is going to be Cook. Cook's going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Cook wants to talk about. Cook, what's good?
Hey, a little bit of a different question here. Who you got today on the money line, Steelers or Ravens?
Wow, you're going to be that guy, huh? Okay, you're going to be that guy. So I took the Steelers on the spread. I took Steelers against the spread. I took them at like +7, I think, +6.5, and I pulled it into some parlays. But if you are putting the gun to my head and you're saying Fumble Sports, you got to give me a money line pick. I'm taking the Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers to shock today, and the reason for that is a couple of factors. One, I think that Lamar doesn't play as well against Pittsburgh as he should. Even with Derrick Henry, I think that probably is the same. I don't think Lamar has as big a game as he's been having the last few months. And 2, Russell Wilson's going up against the worst defense. So Russell Wilson's got a better opportunity to score, and the Steelers have the better defense. In most matchups, if I told you which team has the better quarterback and they also have the better defense, you probably take that team to win. I'm going to take Russell Wilson and the Steelers today to get the shocking upset win.
That's hard to hear coming from a diehard Ravens fan.
By the way, I'm nervous about it. I like the Steelers on the money line more, but part of what you're also hearing me say is the return on the investment. That's, if I known you're a Steelers fan or a Ravens fan, maybe I would have said something different. But if you're a sports bettor, I'm not just looking at what's the best bet. I'm looking at what's the best return on investment. Betting the Ravens to win at minus 168 or minus 175, it's not a great return on the investment, given that this is like a coin flip of a game. So if it's a coin flip game, give me the underdog and the plus money. So, Cook, don't think of it as me dissing the Ravens. Think of me kind of evaluating the market and going with what I think is the best marketplace play.
All right, man. Appreciate it. You're the best.
Cook, enjoy your game, enjoy your day, and good luck to your Ravens. Hopefully I'm wrong. Not really, because I want my picks to be right. Brandon Jones, I'd go Pierce. Brandon Jones, I'd go Pierce. Jude, Kittle is not playing. Jude Steinbach, Kittle is out. King Smoker, I'd go Knox. King Smoker, I'd go Dawson Knox. Let's go to Luis Martinez. Luis Martinez is our next caller. Luis, what's good?
What's up, man? So, quick question. Alec Pierce or Douglas?
I'm going to go Pop Douglas. I'm going to go DeMario Douglas, just barely. Close, but I'm going to go Douglas.
Okay, in another league, I have Drake London. I don't like his matchup, but I also have Alec Pierce.
Drake London. Drake London.
Got it. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
You have a good one. We are probably 2-3 minutes away from wrapping up the show, so get those questions in now. Jude, I'd go Hunter Henry. Jude Steinbach, Hunter Henry. Let's get our drink on. Let's go to Happy Hour, everybody. Let's see what Happy Hour's got for us. Happy Hour, what's good?
Yo, what's good?
What's happening?
All right, so I got 2 questions for you today. I got Jordan Love and Jameis Winston. Which one should I start today?
Jameis Winston in the shocker. I'd go Jameis Winston.
All right. And I got Ricky Pearsall and MVS in the flex.
I think I'm going to go Pearsall, but I don't feel great about it. But I think I lean Pearsall, but it's like, I think it's a coin flip. All right, Happy Hour, I'm going to let you go because you muted yourself. Next caller on the line is going to be Derek. Let's see if we can get Derek on the line. We had Spinning Wheel of Death last time. Derek, what's good?
What's good, man? How about Ladd or D-Hop in the flex?
I'd go Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one, Derek. Next caller is going to be Mason. Let's see if we can get Mason. Oh, sorry. Mason hit the wrong button. My bad. Next caller on the line is going to be Funky Town. Funky Town, what's good?
Hey, after listening to your show earlier, or just the comments, I forgot to tell you earlier, we already decided on my receivers are Collins, Dale, and I'm also starting Tyreek. But, I'm sorry, Collins, Tyreek, and Jamison Williams, who we decided. But I forgot, I have Ricky Pearsall.
I like the ones I gave you. Funky Town. Stick with what you got.
Okay, and one more question.
Yep.
Running back, you like Dobbins or you like Najee Harris?
Dobbins.
That's
Yep.
where I got started. Okay, appreciate you.
Be good. Next caller on the line. Oh, Mason's our last caller. Mason, you're our last caller of the day, Mason. Mason, what's good?
All right, Patrick Mahomes or Kirk Cousins?
Yikes. I don't like either one of them. I'm going to go Kirk Cousins That's close. Hold on 1 second, okay, Mason? Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Who do I like more? I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes, Mason. I don't love it, but I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes just barely.
Can I have one more question for you?
Of course.
Nico Collins or Tank Dell?
Nico Collins.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one, Mason. All right, we got a few more callers who want to join. We'll let them on. Let's go Romeo. Let's see what Romeo's up to. Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Romeo, what's good?
What's going on?
What's happening?
Just got a flex question for you. Do I go Najee Harris, Christian Watson, or Roma Dunze?
I think I'd go Roma Dunze, but I don't love it given how he's played of late. But I think Roma Dunze is the best play.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Have a good one, Romeo. Okay, Vitor. Vitor, you're going to be our last caller, Vitor. You're going to be our last caller of the day. No. Scores is going to be our last caller. We'll get a couple in there. Let's see what Scores wants to talk about. Scores is going to be our next caller up on the line. Scores, what's good?
Njoku or Hawkinson?
Njoku.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Manya wants to join the call. Let's see what Manya wants to talk about. Manya's going to be our next caller online. Manya, what's good?
Yeah, I just have a question. Chubb or Ladd at flex?
Chubb. I'd go Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb?
Yep.
All right.
Have a good one. Vitor is going to be our next caller on the line. Let's see what Vitor wants to talk about. Vitor, what's good?
Hey, what's good? Quick question. Do I go Amari Cooper or Jamo Williams?
Jameson Williams.
Perfect. Thank you.
Have a great day. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Hope you're loving the content and the conversation. We've been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes. And that's going to be our show, everybody. That's going to be our show. If you want every bet that I make every single day, including the picks I gave out today, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. You still have a half hour to get every bet that I make every day, like Pat Anthony 88. Pat Anthony 88 hit me up on Instagram and says, hey, can I get your picks? He just got every one of them. If you want every bet that I make every day, every bet that I make every single day, DM me on Instagram, Fumble Sports. Yes, I really did start a company called Fumble Sports. DM me on Instagram. You're going to get every bet I make. Game picks, total plays, player prop bets, parlays, round robins. There will not be one bet that isn't accessible to you guys. Why? Because I use the Sharps app. Sharps doesn't charge you guys. It's not a subscription app. You don't have a paywall. All it does is it takes the bets that I make on my own, and it automatically puts them on the app so you can see all of them. It's a great app. There's no paywall. It's free. All you got to do is download it, look up my profile, and you'll see every bet I make every day, including every bet that I made for today. Every bet that I made for today is up on that app. So DM me on Instagram like Fredo Perez. If you're like Fredo Perez and you want to get every bet that I make today, DM me on Instagram. So Fredo, you just got every pick. That goes for all of you. I don't care if you love the show, hate the show. I don't care if you follow my picks or fade my picks. If you want to see every bet that I make every single day, DM me on Instagram between now and 1 o'clock, and I'll give you the links so you can see all of them. I am so grateful for all of you guys watching the show. By the way, Manny, you just got every bet that I make every day, Manny. It's that easy. All you got to do is DM me on Instagram. You get every bet. I am so grateful for all of you. You guys have no idea. I work hard doing my research, and the entire time I'm thinking, I really hope the audience loves these. I really hope that the community grows. I really hope that Fumble Sports is a better community and a better place to get content and get information than anywhere else. I am so grateful for all of you guys watching the show, supporting me, supporting the channel, supporting the company. You're awesome. If you don't know it, if no one's told you, you, right there, you're awesome. We are grateful for you, and I'm so grateful that you join us every single day. We will be live on Monday at 4:30 Eastern time. So if you want to join us for another session of Q&A, get more picks, whatever, join us at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, Monday afternoon, for another episode of the show. We'll talk Monday Night Football. We'll give out some picks. We'll answer questions and slowly get you ready for NFL Week 12. But it's NFL Week 11 today. And I know you guys have playoffs to get into, wins to have. You guys got to earn it, so I am rooting for you. This is me declaring I am rooting for each and every one of you to win your matchups, win your bets, and get a little bit closer to the fantasy football playoffs. I hope you guys have the best Sunday of your year. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you stay healthy. I hope you stay happy. I hope you stay safe. And I am so grateful for every single one of you. Fist bump to the folks out there at YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Twitter X. Fist bump to the folks watching over on TikTok. I hope you have a great day. DM me on Instagram if you want every bet I make. Reminder, I give out all of my picks for free. Last reminder, DM me on Instagram if you want every bet that I have for today's action. Until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Really appreciate you. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy.